The salon. I have my first client of the day, which this is Maya. Maya is here for a haircut. She's getting customized because Maya said she wanted some layers. She wants some softness in her hair. And of course, who better to come to than Crystal from Elite Hair Care USA. So what I'm about to do is take Maya up another notch. I'm going to be curling Maya, cutting Maya, making her cute, you know, doing the 1-2 for her. And then Maya is going to be on her way out. So as you guys are coming in, please, please, please greet Maya the way that you would greet me. Hi, Pac. Maya is a new client, you know, so we want to make sure that we show our new clients respect. We treat our new clients with respect, right? So Maya, just confirming, you wanted some layering all over. You want to keep it nice and soft, but you'd like to keep your length. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so she says she wants to keep her length. She doesn't want to take off a lot of length, but she wants a good amount of layers. Okay, so y'all say hi to Maya. Maya, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. If I wish I could do that to my clients. Oh my gosh, you guys. Imagine if I could actually do this to clients. Pop them in their face. Anyway, you guys. Yeah, so I am doing a wig customization, which is one of the Privé Seamless units. This is Maya number 2. Maya 2 is a dark colored natural color unit. And the request was to layer her the way that I wear my hair when I do my units. So that's what I'm here. Do I sell units? Yes. Yes, I do. So this is one of our Privé Seamless units. Our units are available over on MissCrystalWilliams.com, where they are all 7x6 closure. They all have that natural hairline so that you can wear them glueless. So these are actual glueless units. Hey, Pat. So with them being glueless, you're able to really make them look like your hair, and not have to worry about installing them with adhesives and stuff like that. The good thing about our Privé Seamless units is that they also have an advanced wig technology. So this is not your old school style wig. Ours have the 7x6 closure, so the closure goes ear to ear. You can wear it in a way where, you know, you don't have to install it in regards to like adhesives. They are made to be worn seamlessly and glueless, but you can also install them should you choose, which is one of the really exciting things about advanced wigs now, where, you know, your traditional wig, you have to make it glueless. Ours comes with the adjustable strap. It comes with the adjustable neckline and not that little ugly strap. What length is she? This is a 16-inch. She's a 16. Now Maya comes all the way up to a 26-inch, if I'm not mistaken. You can get her up to 26 inches. But this is a 16-inch. So what I'm doing is layering her because at the client's request, they said they wanted layers. They want to be able to wear it and have a lot of movement, have a lot of shape, have a lot of density, but still keep the length. So I cut my units and customize my units just like I would if it was a client with their natural hair. So as you guys see me cutting her, you will notice that she just starts to transform. Right now, she's just the Maya that came out of the container or out of the box. But as I cut her, you start noticing that her shape comes in. You start noticing how easy she is, how soft she is. Yes, this is 100% human, Daphne. Definitely 100% human. I don't sell anything that's not human hair. This is not a human hair blend either. This is a high quality human hair unit. High quality. Okay? So what I'm doing is just adding layers to her to make her softer, to also make it look more like how we would normally wear our hair. And this is actually a service that you can add on to your unit order. where I customize her, meaning I give her, you know, the cuts and all these different things. Now, this particular unit, the client did request a middle part, but I like to start with the side part on purpose, because the side part is going to open the door where if they decide to wear it as a side part, it's already cut with some type of layering to soften it up. And then for the middle part, I will usually part them down the middle anyway, and then still do additional cutting so that the client can wear it, you know, in that fashion. Now, another thing that's exciting about our Privé seamless units is that you are able to part them wherever. So it's a 7x6 closure, okay? So it's a wide closure. So if you want to do a zigzag part, you can do a zigzag part. If you want to do a middle part, you can do a middle part. You want to do a side part, you can do a side part. You want to do a left side part, you can do a left side part. And the knots are already bleached, so you don't have to do any lifting of the knots. The unit really is ready for you to wear right out of the box, unless you want to add some layering like I'm doing right now, or you need to frame the face. And framing the face is really, really easy. And then we also send all of the accessories that you need for you to be successful with your unit. Adjustable to fit the head, yes. So let me show you. Our Privé seamless units, instead of those straps that used to be in the back where you pull them across, ours come with hooks in the back. So you have small, medium, large. So you can make it small. But see, here's the next part to it. Because remember, when you use those hooks on those wigs, what happens? It starts to bulge in the back of your head, right? So I'm going to hook her. I'm actually going to hook her on the large. And then this unit specifically, Maya number 2 and Maya number 1, you are able to then shrink the cap so that it doesn't bulge in the back of your head by simply pulling these 2 tabs, and it shrinks the cap so that you don't have that big bulge back here from you adjusting the back of the unit. Okay, that's another upgrade to all of our Privé seamless units. Another upgrade is that if you want to add adjustable straps, which it comes with the adjustable straps, you can add your adjustable straps here, or you can remove them to make it even more taut across the face so that it looks like scalp. Lastly, if you want to make sure that you have added security, there is a comb in the back of the unit, but it is removable. So you can put the comb in, you can remove the comb. So it gives you a lot of versatility. Our Privé seamless units are built this way on purpose so that you have a lot of versatility, so that you can actually wear the unit and feel comfortable in it, knowing that it is customized to fit your head. And this is the closure, so you can tell. That's why I said it's a 7x6 closure. You see how wide that is? Any other colors? Yeah, she comes in a warm brown, which I can't get it out right now because it's still packaged up. But she comes in a warm brown where she has highlights and lowlights. I actually have a video of me wearing her. That's the Maya unit, which is the original one. Same length available, and then she has highlights and lowlights with that warm brown, that chestnut, that honey brown, and dark brown. It's a blend. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh. That was the first Privé unit that we dropped, which was that one was just Maya, and then this one is Maya number 2. So this is a 16-inch. This is a 16-inch, and then I just thought about it. I didn't bring my hot comb with me, so I'm gonna have to finish customizing her at home because I have to middle part her anyway. But yeah, this is a 16-inch, but they come all the way up to 26 inches. And when I show people, when we talk about a 16-inch, we're not talking about a thin 16-inch. You should not be able to see my hands. Okay, now when I get down to the end, of course you're going to see my hands, but this is how full they are. So our units are at 250% density, or 200% density. But this 200% density is of quality human hair. What different textures do you sell? So Maya and Maya 2 only come in this texture. We also have our bob unit. That's more of a yaki texture. We have so many. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me show you guys. So if you go to MissCrystalWilliams.com and go to the shop tab, you'll see Seamless Privé human and human hair and wigs. And when you go there, the client's gonna be here in a few minutes, so I'm gonna end up stop cutting her anyway. Hey Star, good morning. So when you go there, this is the page on the site, right? So this is Maya number 2. This is the other color to Maya. That's Maya's other color. For those who were asking if you have it in another color, that's the other color. Look how pretty that is. She is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this was the reason why I started wearing this warm color. This was the reason why, because of our Maya unit. Okay, so that's Maya number, that's just Maya. And then we have Goldie, which is our bob unit. And this is a yaki straight bob. Very, very beautiful texture. The website is misscrystalwilliams.com. Misscrystalwilliams.com. So this one, if you look at her, she has a little more texture to her because she's a more yaki texture, but she's a yaki silky straight. Okay, so it's not that dry yaki. I wear this bob unit all the time. And then we have Brit. Brit has a middle part rather than a bang. She has the same texture as Goldie. Yeah, so that's Brit. So how you see her right now is that texture. Okay, and it's very, very easy to manage. Nothing too complicated to use. And then we have Olivia. If you guys think of Olivia Pope, this is Olivia, where Olivia has that that silky texture. She looks like you have a relaxer. That's Olivia. And then all of our Privé Seamless luxury units come with a velvet wig grip, a lace razor, an elastic band, insertable wig combs, custom care instructions, and video tutorial instructions on how to prepare for your wig. So all of our units come that way. So that's Olivia. I love Olivia because I love Olivia Pope, but okay. And then we also have, for my salt and pepper girlies, we have Ruby. Ruby is the salt and pepper to Goldie. So Ruby is the same style texture, but she is salt and pepper. Look how pretty she is. I love Ruby. I never thought that I would love a salt and pepper unit, but I love, 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 love Ruby. And then outside of Ruby, we have one other, which is Deborah. We call her Deborah. And that's Deborah. I actually did a really funny video wearing Deborah. You guys want to see it? Let me show you guys. I did a super funny video. It was just really a skit of me wearing Deborah, and everybody was like, okay, now you're gonna stop playing and really show us Deborah because she's actually very pretty. Let me find Deborah. I was in the bathroom playing around, and I put her on, and I was like, okay, I actually really love her. Let me see if I find it. Oh, so this is Brit. So everybody's aware. That's Brit. That's how Brit looks when you have her on. And Brit is also a 7x6 closure. So she's your bob. That's your bob girl. That's Brit. Did I delete the video with Deborah? Oh, this is Deborah when I was playing. Look at that texture, though. If y'all don't already know, be love laugh. I'm always making myself listen. I love laughing. It's so fun. It's so funny. But another thing that I wanted to point out is that hey honey. Yeah, I'm on live right now. What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll talk to you in a little while. I love you, baby. Bye bye. Okay, so another exciting thing about all of our Privé Seamless units, excluding Goldie and Deborah and Ruby, all of them come pre-bleached, okay, and pre-plucked. So the hairline is already soft, and then we give you the razor, the lace razor, as a part of your wig kit so that you can cut the lace if you need to make it shorter to match your face. So if you look at my hand, this baby melts into the hand. So you don't have to do a lot of work with our Pervade Seamless units. That is the reason why these units have been such an amazing asset to the Crystal Williams line. Because I wanted quality units with quality hair, but I wanted it so simple that anybody could wear them. And that's why I really love our Pervade Seamless collection. I worked really, really hard to make sure that I could provide something that I know is going to be easy for others because it needed to be easy for me. So when I wear my units, I don't install them. I don't put adhesives and all those things. I don't do that because I treasure my hairline. Two, I like to change my hair too often. But I like to also be somebody else every day if I can. So what length wig are you wearing? So this is a quick weave, but this is 16 inches. So imagine her. They are the same. She's actually slightly longer, but this is a 16 inch. So my hair is 16 inches, right? But she is still longer than my hair. So technically she's actually almost an 18 inch, but we sell her as a 16 inch because we know that it's at 16 inches, it's a full density. It's full, it's very full. So when you're buying a 16 inch, you actually get the length of almost an 18 inch. And we're talking about fullness, super fullness, very, very soft. I'll be driving soon. Star, you always driving somewhere. Where you going? It's like 8:55. Good morning. Every day here, Star. I'll be driving soon. Where you going? You got a booty? You got a man? You got a man? You married? Inquiring minds want to know. Let me find out. A whole husband. Where he at? Because we ain't never seen him. Invite him on the live. I want to talk to him. He need to come over here. Tell him we need to have a conversation. He need to come sit over here with us. I know it's every day you about to go somewhere. Tell him we need to talk. Oh my gosh, you guys. Funny, funny, funny. I'm just messing around with Star, y'all. So I'm going to actually put her back because my client is supposed to be here for 9. I'm actually doing an invisible tape-in service today. So I don't want to get too deep into this, and I don't have my hot comb. So we're going to reconvene for the haircut. Only because I don't like to be in between. Like, I like to make sure that I'm providing my clients with amazing service, and me working on a unit while my client's sitting here ain't gonna really do it for me. Especially because I know that I'm going to be doing some taping. So let me go ahead and just clean on up. Let me get cleaned up and then I'll go back to doing her later. So are you guys gonna hang out with me for today while I'm working, or are we out? Because do I need to get off the live, or are we hanging out? Because I have clients today, so you guys are welcome to hang out with me today. If I tell y'all I hate this cabinet, just know I hate this cabinet. I really, really do. Everything. You know what? I have to go buy one next one. Let me take my towels out so I ain't got to come back in here because she aggravating. You hanging out? Can we make what 40% off pack? Get all this hair up. Thank you, Valerie. So you guys know tonight at midnight is when she drops. I'm so excited. Tonight at midnight is when she drops. This is our new African Goddess Advanced Follicle Repair Mask. She is dropping tonight at midnight, as well as our Moisture and Hydration Imbalance Recovery System. I am so excited. I hope you guys are just as excited as me. Yes, thank you, Star. I know it's just running and running. Good morning. I'm just waiting on my client here. Oh. Okay, DC. No, I don't mind y'all looking over my shoulder. Look at that. Christian as well. He got his boot off. And he has sinusitis. So he's at home. He got a couple meds to kind of help him. He's looking a little bit better today. He was definitely very lethargic yesterday. So he's at home, just getting a little better. The good thing is it happened on a Friday. Well, he's went to the doctor on a Friday. So by Monday he'll be ready to go back to school on Monday. He should be. Baby C is doing well. He is driving my mama nuts. So Baby C has been with my mom for the past couple of days because my mom is retired now. So she kept Baby C so that I could work and go on set, the show. I had a lot of different things going on. So my mom is holding down Baby C until tomorrow. She just listen, that's her ace boon coon, okay? Like, it's like a reincarnation of another Christian, another Adriana, another Alex, all entwined, especially with me. Yeah. When am I coming to New York? To visit? Who knows? To work? Not. Only time I'm actually going to be traveling is when I'm doing product launches in stores. So any beauty supply stores that are carrying the Elite Hair Care brand, I'll have a schedule where I will be going to those different stores and doing live demos and meet and greets and stuff like that. Today is my wash day and protein treatment. I have natural color treated hair. I'm glad that I watched you yesterday because I would use my African goddess before the treatment. Look at you, Vilma. Look at you. You dealing with that too. Hope he feels better. I am slightly dealing with it. So we both end up going to the urgent care yesterday. I can tell this allergy season is going to be brutal. This is going to be the season that you have to take an allergy pill every day or get allergy shots. Absolutely. Wherever I'm going, everybody will know. Okay. Adriana is trying to find one of my wigs that she wants to wear. Look at what this little girl sends me. Let me turn you guys around so you can see what this little girl sends me. Hold on, can y'all see that? Now this is my bang wig, okay? Adriana is in, I hang it in the garage to air dry it. And here she goes, sending me pictures of it. Like, this is what she sends. That's what she sends. Let me show you guys what else she sends. So every morning before she leaves for school, okay, because she leaves early, she's like, see you later, Madre. They call me Madre, okay? And then I'll always say, have a great day, love you. And then I told her that DHL dropped the dress off today. She's telling me the next day, because she has to pick up Alex and I'm driving her car, she's like, don't back in. Then she likes to send this little Chihuahua dog with all of her messages. I'll be so aggravated with her messages. Hold on. Here go the Chihuahua dog again. See you later, Madre. Everything she says, that stupid that dog. So then he asked me, she's like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, sandwiches for dinner. I meant to say fish sandwiches for dinner. She's like, turn on your read receipts. And I'm like, it's on now. Oh my gosh. She says the dog. I don't know what it is about this dog. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Then they sent a lot of memes. Like they drive me berserk. Can you tell I'm always sending her money? There's her dress. We actually got her dress custom made in Nigeria. So that's her dress for prom. Don't tell her I showed y'all, okay? But that's her dress. So she's driving this Camry because my car is being fixed. So my cousin let me borrow his Camry. And she sends me a picture of the dashboard because she don't know how to drive the car. She's like, Mommy, we just drove in the dark because I didn't know how to turn the lights on. So they drove with darkness. Oh, they go, baby, see? Oh, yeah. My children. If I show you the group chat between me and Adriana and Alex, this is my sticker. That's my sticker. Whenever she sent me something stupid, that was the day she got all her wisdom teeth pulled out and she was still under anesthesia. So I made a sticker out of that picture. I'm that kind of mom. Oh, this is our group. So, fun story. You guys see this picture right here? I'm going to blow this picture up. So Kasim, when we tell him to throw his diapers in the garbage, has been making a habit to put the diapers inside of the decorative vase in the living room. So Alex says that she told him to throw the diaper in the garbage, and he came back really, really quickly. And as he was coming back, she saw him walking through the living room, the formal living room. The little boy was putting the dirty diapers inside the vase and covering the vase instead of putting them in the garbage can. So she was like, hold on. She was like, I told Kasim to throw his diaper away. Then I was just like, what the F? Because she sent a picture. She was like, language. Then Alex is like, there's multiple diapers in here. He had one poopy diaper and like 4 pee-pee diapers in there. This is our mommy daughter group chat. Like, this thing, it'd be so much going on. Hold on, here they go right here. So they'll ask, they're like, I'm going to have to cash out to borrow, because I told her that I make them pay their phone bill, right? It's $40, you guys. I make them pay their phone bill, right? So I send them messages. I'm like, hey, reminder, I need $40 from both of you by no later than this coming Sunday. The phone bill is due. Here go Adriana. So I only have 20. I'm like, so not my problem. I'm trying to teach them to be responsible. She's about to go away to college. She's like, well, I guess my phone is getting cut off. I said, well, I better receive $40 because I'm not playing. I don't care how big or small it is. You need to learn to prioritize. She's like, mommy, how am I going to give you $40 if I only have 20? I said, you knew your phone. You knew about your phone and I need your money. Figure it out. She's like, Rolling Loud took the money out my account. It's not my fault. I'm like, yes, it is. You need to prioritize. When did you get paid? She's like, I got paid today. And then Rolling Loud took most of it. I said, exactly. Well, roll your ass and get it back because I need your money. Here she go. Bro, what? Also, Miss Kelly said she sent you an email. I said, okay. She's like, I'm going to have to use Cash App Borrow. I'm like, okay, well, that's just what you have to do. You need to give me your $40. It's $40. Okay? Like $40 out of you know what my monthly expenditure is, what my monthly expenses are between my home, my children, and my business? You don't even want to know. Just know that it is in the upward high five figures. Okay. So then after we get through all of that, because she did have to Cash App Borrow and send me my $40 so that I could pay her phone bill, or I was going to cut it off. You don't pay your bills, they get cut off. I'm teaching them that early. So then we move on to the next day. She's like, we should have seafood because they were asking what's for dinner. I said, with what money? Because you just didn't even have $20 to add to your $20 to pay your phone bill. She sends the dog. Like, yours. Then here's Alex co-signing her. Like, this is our group chat. So hold on. Here's where their spoiled comes in. Oh, I want some crawfish. I said, go buy some. Yana. Sad face or whatever that face. I'm going to ask grandma. And she calls her grandma, and guess who gives her the money? Her grandma. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, y'all. My client is not here. Let me give her a call because girl, they side eye emoji all the time. So, oh, it says I'll be there at 9:25. Like, what?
And I was like, I'm gonna do this so I can get there exactly at 9:30.
Girl, your appointment is at 9:00.
Oh my god.
I will see you at 9:25.
Sorry, Kristen. I'll be there.
You're fine. I'll see you at 9:25.
Right.
Bye-bye. Listen, so my client, her appointment is at 9:00 because we're doing luxury invisible tapeins, right? So we're doing invisible taping. So she's like, oh yeah, I'm on my way. I'm like, hey, good morning. I'm like, are you en route? She's like, yes. I'm like, what's your ETA? She's like, oh, it says I'll be there at 9:25. But she said it so calm. I'm like, you do know your appointment's at 9:00, right? She's like, no, my appointment's at 9:30. I'm like, no, maybe let me make sure I'm not a crackhead and let me go read my appointments again. Your appointment is at 9:00. Like, and because she is such a good client, like, she's never late. She's not one of those people. Like, she's very, very, very punctual. I know that it was just definitely an oversight. So it's fine. It's fine. I try to be reasonable. I value people's time, and I know the people who value my time. And I can truly tell when it was really just an oversight. Then I can tell when you're just being disrespectful, and I'm gonna charge your ass until you can't sit in my chair. Like, I don't even play those games. But definitely, I know she's a punctual person because that's the kind of job she has. Like, she's in the pharmaceuticals industry, and she has to be punctual with everything. So I know that she just had an oversight. Usually she's outside sitting in her car reading a book. So that's kind of odd too. But anyway, so while we're on here, we're just sitting here tapping. Star, can you block the silver? That sounds too familiar, child. Who that sound like, Star? You can put it in the chat. Who that sound like to you? Yeah, that's why I said go ahead and block. Use them block fingers, girl. The block finger, them strong. Okay, so my hands look super duper ashy. So while I'm kind of sitting here, let me just go ahead and gloss them up. Anyway, you guys, so while we are on the live today, I'm going to set up today's live deal. And I think I'm going to allow you guys to dictate what today's live deal will be. So I want you guys to put in the comments, what do you think today's live deal will be? And we're going to pick one live deal. And that will be today's live deal. So I'm going to let you guys pick. I'm actually going to be putting on some of our lemon cream cake body gloss, because these hands are excessively ashy, disrespectfully ashy. I see it. Ooh, look at that. That's our lemon cream cake body gloss. Don't you just love a good gloss? It's not greasy. It's just super soft and supple. Half off all body care and soaps, please. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? What is today's live deal going to be? The body product, Cynthia, Miss MS CrystalWilliams.com. MissCrystalWilliams.com. Okay, I see Pac saying he need more soaps. All right, so you guys, this is your opportunity. Tell me. We have one more minute. You guys have one more minute. Tell me, what should today's live deals be? What should today's live deal be? Don't be afraid. The new mask or new Wish DR that don't drop till midnight. That don't drop till midnight. You never know, it might drop sometime today. Body gloss products and soaps. Okay. Anybody else? It's like y'all scared to say. I'm giving y'all an opportunity to depict what today's live deal will be. You want my gold comb? We're sold out of those. Moon Spice. Okay, so basically you guys are saying that we need to do today's live deal on the body care products as well. And then Vilma also said on the hair kits. Okay. Anyone else? 50 seconds or 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Cynthia said on the hair kits. Okay. Soaps and body glaze. Okay. Hair kits. Okay. Hair kits again. All right. Body glosses, hair kits. Okay, so here's what today's promo is going to be. So over on Miss Crystal Williams, we're going to do buy one, get one half over on Miss Crystal Williams. So it'll be buy one, get one 50% off. So that'll be on the Miss Crystal Williams products. So I'm going to do BOGO. While I'm on the live, it'll be buy one, get one. Buy one, get one half. Okay, so buy one of body glosses, Elite Eats, Radiant Glow. Okay. And then you will get one 50% off. So we're going to do buy one, get one 50% off on the same. All the body glosses, all the Elite Eats products, all the Radiant Glow products, and all of the soaps and washes. Is that good? That's a good deal? So you'll buy one, get one 50%. You just have to add both to the cart to be able to get the 50% off. Okay, and then we'll also do 10% off all of the Privé seamless units. Okay, we'll do 10% off all the Privé seamless units. Hold on, y'all. Let me just make sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then all of the soaps and the washes are included in the buy one, get one half. The only soap that we don't have in stock is the honey soap, which that one has been out for a little while now. So everything on the Miss Crystal Williams site is buy one, get one half, excluding the Privé seamless units, where the Privé seamless units will be 10% off. And that'll be until 4 p.m. today, which is probably when I'll be done with the live. All right, so that's today's deal for Miss Crystal Williams. All you have to do is add the 2 items, add a minimum of 2 items to your cart, and you'll get the buy one, get one half. The units are a separate sale. Those are 10% off. Okay. Now let's go over to not Miss Crystal Williams. Let's go over to Elite Hair Care. So today's deal while on live for Elite Hair Care, because you guys know that I go live on TikTok Shop, but I'm always gonna give my YouTube family the better version of everything. Okay, just always know that I got my clan over here. I won't switch. I never switch. Moon Spice is bomb. Love my listen. Moon Spice everything. So for today's flash, we are going to do should I do the same thing? Buy one, get one half? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All of our kits are going to be all of our kits will be 20% off. We'll do all of the kits and recovery systems 20% off. Okay. And then we will also do hold on, let me set the end time for this deal at 4 p.m. So all of our recovery systems and kits are going to be 20% off. And then all individual products will be 15% off. Let's do that. So all individual products will be 15% off. All kits will be 20% off. All right, so 15% off all individual products and then 20% off all kits. I think that's fair. Is that fair? And this deal is not going to be shown on the site. It's only going to be available to those who are on the live. This is a special deal, mainly because I like to reward those of you who stick with me, who, engage with me. You guys keep my YouTube going. You guys keep me going. Like, you guys give me excitement and energy, and I just love everything about my YouTube family. Like, you are always going to have the better of everything. So that's just how I do it. So all individual products will be 15% off, and all bundles, starter kits, and recovery systems are 20% off. So either you get the whole system, or maybe you don't need some of the system and you need to re-up on something individually. You can save either way between now and 4 p.m. So listen, somebody just ordered a Maya unit right now. That is crazy. Listen, y'all not playing. I love that. Thank you guys so much for supporting Elite Hair Care. Just know that it never goes unnoticed. And no, you don't need a code for anything. I don't like codes because my ADHD, I ain't gonna remember nothing. And you know how many times I've rushed to check out with excitement and then remember, damn, I didn't include the code. Now I don't get the discount and this and that. I try to not use codes if I don't have to. I try my hardest not to. Thank you, Star. I'm gonna pin Star's comment. Thank you, Star. And I appreciate you, Star and Pack, for holding it down. Like, you guys really hold your girl down. You guys really help me to be successful. And I would not be successful without the help of all of you. So I really thank you guys so much. You guys make my life so much easier, really and truly. Because if I had to moderate and talk, I probably would never come back on here. And I used to do it when it was a smaller crowd. Now, God has blessed me with such an amazing influence and following. It's not a simple task. So you guys have the opportunity to stock up today. And then, of course, don't forget that we are dropping our new advanced follicle recovery system. Come on in. Oh, I thought somebody had knocked. I knew somebody had knocked. Come on in, girl. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I was just telling them on my live. I'm like, she was so confident too, y'all.
I'm never late.
I was telling them that too. I'm like, that is not normal. How is everything? Give me a hug. I didn't see you in so long. Oh my gosh.
It's been like a year. I
It's
go back
been
like
so
this.
long, girl. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, okay.
My life is extra hard. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You are fine.
I just put it in my calendar wrong, so I just need it.
No, you're fine. Just give me 22 seconds. Let me finish putting this in and then we can get started.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you still on the east side?
Yeah, but moving.
Again? Oh no, you're moving back to home. Back to home. Okay. How's work going?
It's going.
It's a lot, huh?
Yeah, life is a lot right now.
I can.
I've been busy packing up the house.
So you sold it?
No, so it's going on the market.
Oh, so you're waiting to move and sell it?
Yeah, but I want to move out my personal effects out of the house because I'm not gonna be here. So it's doesn't make sense to have all my stuff here.
And it'll be a lot easier for showing.
Exactly.
Because they don't have to really worry about trying to over coordinate and she's gonna be there. Trust me,
That's
I
what I
have
didn't
put
want
money
to have to
on
do
the
because I'm
market.
like in meetings all day long, and I'm like, I don't want to have to like change around my schedules for somebody to come look at the house.
Yeah, or you have to rush and okay, don't touch this.
Yeah.
Don't move that.
Yeah.
All right, pros. So I have got come. You can sit in my chair. I have already set the promotion up for you guys. So all of the Elite Hair Care individual products are 15% off, and then all of the recovery systems, bundle kits, and starter kits are 20% off. So are we relaxing?
Yeah, we have to.
We have
I think we could have made it last month when I made the appointment, but
oh my gosh, she's like, yeah, we're relaxing. We're not, that's not a conversation. I'm so sorry. All right, let me get my gloves. Let me get you caked up, and then we will get you relaxed. Are you doing any color?
Over here.
Recently, this was January, because I live in Heathrow.
Right, because I know you stayed over here.
Yeah, but my lease was up downtown, and I had so-called retired.
There's so much to catch up on.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I had retired. Yeah, from behind the chair. I retired in September, and then I came back in January.
Okay.
So I don't even know if you want to call that a real retirement.
What was this little retirement for?
Because I had told myself, like, okay, it's time to step from behind the chair. I have a lot happening.
Yeah,
I got
business and everything.
I got into Walmart with my products and
really,
all these different things, and it was like it made sense. And then when the government shutdown had happened, I had decided to temporarily come back and just give free services to those who were affected in the shutdown. It was for so long, right?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I'm just doing here. And then I just said, okay, I'm
retiring for like 2 weeks.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. But then I said, okay, when I came back with intention. So it was like, okay, I'm no longer going to drive 45 minutes to get downtown.
Yeah.
I don't need to pay for an entire storefront anymore because I'm only taking very limited clients. So I'm not going to open that door where it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was too much for me to say that I wanted to open that door and be back in there full time like that.
And I know there's a lot of drama over there, that location.
Oh yeah, with the people that I had to put a restraining order on, that part.
Yeah.
So it needed to change anyway.
Do you like it over here?
I do. It's very close to home. I'm still working on it. Like I still got a lot in my head. Like
What
I'm
else do you have to do?
I'm putting actual sitting chairs, like the armchairs. I'm doing that. This wall is not done. My products are not in here. I didn't finish that wall yet. I'm a decorating crackhead, so. But it works for me. My home is 7 minutes away.
Oh, that's perfect.
So that's the part that it makes it easier. It's more convenient. My kids are in the same area. Adriana's about to graduate, so she's the only one who's in Maitland to go to school. Alex and Christian, they go to school over here, and they love it. I let them go back into public school. They are in heaven.
Really?
Who they are in heaven. They are so happy.
Why did they make the change?
Well, Alex said that she was like, I'm done, mommy. I can't deal with it anymore. And if you make me go to school, I'm not going.
Was it the kids?
Yeah, and it's the culture, the private school culture. And she just had enough. She's been in private school majority of her life. She's like, no, mommy, I'm ready to go. I gotta go. So then, Christian, he also was just like, can I go too? So then I enrolled them both into public school, and then Adriana, she's already in senior year, so it didn't make sense for us to transition her out. Hey, Melissa. And then that's just kind of how it happened. It just kind of happened like that. So a lot of different transitions, which was for the better for them.
Yeah.
I could tell they were stressed out with where they were for school. So it made sense. It made sense in the balance of just keeping them happy.
That's fair.
How's your parents? Are they excited for you to come back?
They are excited.
I know they are.
You remember I was going to move to Tampa.
I don't know what you were thinking.
Girl.
What were you thinking? Because I could have had Andy give you a whole conversation. He's from Tampa. He'd be like, why are you going back there?
Because I was going back and forth. Like, I liked it. And the last time I went over there, I was like, this doesn't feel right.
Girl, ain't nothing in Tampa.
Yeah.
It's just so superficial in a sense. Because there really is nothing in Tampa, but they want to overprice it like there is something in Tampa.
But that's how South Florida is.
Like, I wouldn't move to Tampa, and I want to move.
I thought you wanted to go to
I want to go north.
And then New York.
Nope, no Atlanta, no New York. So now we're looking at Detroit because it's a manufacturing state. Michigan is a manufacturing state. Here. Yeah, I know you ain't top. Listen, the pot cannot cut the kettle, honey. The pot cannot cut the kettle.
But no, like at the end of last year, I was still trying to figure out where I wanted to go. Like I knew I wanted to get out of Orlando. Like
everybody wants to get out of Orlando, child.
And I've been here for 9 years now. Like that's way too long for me.
And you don't have any kids.
No,
girl, you don't have no attachment.
Exactly.
You know. Did your job try to get you to move to New York since that's where it really is?
I'm still remote, so it's like this is the first time I've been able to just pick where I want to go.
Look at God. Aren't you happy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, as stressful as I know your job is. Yeah. But aren't you happy? Like you can really just be, you can be successful and do what you want to do at the same time.
That also like that was giving me anxiety because I'm like, okay, now where do I go?
Now because you don't have anything to say. This is the reason why.
Exactly. That's the first time I've had that.
Well, look, are you going back to your parents or are you buying a home there?
Both. So right now I'm going back to my parents' house.
Okay. Stock up them couple thousands and hundreds of thousands, girl.
Yeah. While I try to figure out like where down south I want to be. Because like I want to be near them. Because like, my dad had a lot of health issues at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I was like, okay, I want to be close by so that I can get to them when I need to. Yeah. But not so close where it's like, oh, I was just in the area.
She's right across the street.
Yeah. If you show up in my house, I need you to show up with intention.
Exactly. I can agree with that.
I've been looking at some places down there, but then I also don't want to spend $1 million.
No, and you know the home there versus the home here.
Yeah.
Two different things. The only thing, see, the sad part is you have to move quickly because capital gain is going to hit you if you don't.
I know.
So it's like a yin and a yang. Like, or maybe you need to just buy a condo.
I don't. No.
Okay, no condo?
No, I need a single family home. I don't want anybody
above you,
below me, below me, attached to me.
I can understand.
And I like a yard.
Okay, you like the yard thing.
Yeah.
But you are never home, Michelle.
You know, us Jamaicans, we
need space. Yes. So, you need space. You need to.
Hold on.
We come from the time where your neighbor's house can't be too close to yours because we swear if their house burned down, mine's gonna go with it.
Exactly.
That's the mind frame that we come from, you guys. So when I start, it's the crazy part. When I started looking for my first house, I would look at the proximity of how close the house was to me, because I would always hear my mom in my head, because if their house burned down, ours gonna go with it.
Exactly. And my mom's like, oh, I feel like you look out your window, you looking right into their window.
You start thinking that, listen, generational thoughts.
I'm telling you,
it's crazy. It is crazy. Or, hey, you can't live on the bottom floor of an apartment.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Because you're too close to people. If a thief gonna come, they're going to come to you first. Not. Listen, it's crazy how things have been in life. Oh, my gosh.
Like, there's wants and needs that I have for the new house, so I want to be able to take my time with it and not rush into it.
Yeah.
But then I also like my own space. So I told my parents, don't get too comfortable. I'm not here for long.
Well, I mean, because you travel and all that stuff too.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be there.
So it kind of
makes sense because I'm never here.
It works out. I think it works out for you.
It's like I'm paying all this mortgage for my house plants because they're the only ones living.
Yeah, but do you suspend your services or you keep everything on?
I keep everything on because it's like I'll show up like once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks.
Wow.
I'll stay for a couple days
and then you're out again. So did your position change? Have you been promoted to something else or is it the same?
So I'm in a director position.
Look at you, girl.
Doing big things.
Come on, Black Girl Magic. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. So you have a team?
No.
Oh.
I'm a director of no one.
Of no one. Yeah, but it's a director. Yeah. So it comes with the director pay.
Exactly.
Yeah, girl. Exactly. Come on now. Look at that. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, friend.
Yes. Come on now. And she's like super young, y'all. Just so y'all know, super duper young. Like, my girl here, she got no kids. Exactly. She make good money. Listen, live it. Have you started vacationing yet at all?
So, I didn't vacation at all last year. You know, that's strange for me.
Very.
Like, all my travel was just work. But it was like I was going somewhere every couple of weeks. So
for
like,
work?
Yeah. So
are you leaving the country at all or no?
No. Everything's been in the U.S. But like I was like, I need to get back to it this year. So I'm going to Costa Rica in April.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. I want to do the Maldives, but
I do too, but I haven't. I don't know.
We're going 30 hours to get over there.
Well, we're going to Scotland in a few weeks.
How long is that flight?
It depends on how you go. So, they break it into legs.
Yeah.
So
go to New York
either we go to Atlanta or we go to New York or we go straight to Paris. So in this sense, we're going to New York and then New York to Amsterdam.
Okay.
And then Amsterdam to there because they don't have a straight system for that.
How long are you staying over there?
About 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then coming back, we're going to leave Scotland and then go to Paris. And then we'll be in Paris for a little while, and then we go home.
I love Paris.
I've never seen it. I'm excited to see it.
I enjoy it. A lot of people don't like it because they say that the people are rude, but I don't
You,
mind
you
it.
gotta make it what it is.
Yeah.
I just heard that Paris is dirty.
Really?
Or maybe it's just the Eiffel Tower. Around the Eiffel Tower is where all the vagrants congregate,
it's
which is like
tourist
the
areas.
park. Yeah, so I'm just excited to go and see it.
The shopping over there is good. So I would say bring an empty suitcase.
I'm
telling you.
Don't tell me.
I was just thinking because there's direct flights to Paris now from Orlando. So I was like,
yeah, okay. So that was actually one of the options that we could take, but because the girls are going with their choir, they are whatever flights they booked. That's how we booked.
Oh.
So that's why we ended up that way. But coming back, our flights are different. So that's why we're stopping in Paris for a couple days, but they'll still be in Scotland and then they come to Paris.
Got it.
Yeah, so we're excited.
It's gonna be fun.
We try to do that every single year, wherever they're going. We make it into a family vacation.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, I spent so much money last time I was in Paris.
See, Good morning.
Things were like $2,000 cheaper there than they were here.
What?
Yeah, like that first. At first, I got in Paris.
That really? So it was a lot cheaper there than here?
A lot cheaper.
That's crazy. But they say that about Japan and China too.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about like our taxes or I don't know what it is.
It's crazy. Our money is different. Everything is expensive for no reason.
I will never buy luxury in the U.S. anymore.
I stopped doing that a long time ago too. And I just kind of got out of the luxury part because I'm like, I did it already. I did it already. So now it's like everything that I buy, I have to buy it with intention anyway because I'm on TV now.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm on
Can
TV
we
now.
I don't know like where to go back and start. Like,
it's so much that has happened, right? Okay, so I'm on TV now. I'm a co-host for it's a show called POV on the Afro TV network. So it's on Comcast Xfinity, channel 1623. That's their channel. And then they also stream the show live on multiple platforms. But people always think about it when they see the show because they'll see us live on social media on the show. They're like, "Oh, it's a podcast." We're like, "No, we are syndicated and on national TV." We are fully syndicated and on national TV. This was July. So I started as a guest. And then when I got on as a guest, they continued to invite me. And then they one day was like, would you like to become a contributor? Where that's a contributor. You don't have a schedule, but now you're contracted so that you get paid every time you go. Per episode. And then it became, okay, we're going to make you a weekly co-host. But you have, like, my schedule is usually 2 to 3 days a week. Okay. So then my contract changed to that. So now I'm that part.
So what is the show? Like, what do you do?
So it's like a spinoff of The View.
Okay.
It's all
like hot topics and stuff.
Yes, the hot topics, and it's a group of us. Afro TV. It's actually an African-owned or Black-owned network and station, and that does not exist in the United States. He's actually the only one. So. For us, he has multiple shows and also he owns the network and he owns the studio. So we actually can produce live shows and then they also produce films and all that stuff too. Oh, wow. So it was really an opportunity that just kind of really opened and I've just been doing it. So now I'm on TV every week, multiple times a week.
Who are you?
Yeah.
A celebrity.
Listen. My name is going to be in Lights on Broadway. Oh my God. Good morning.
Like, remember me when?
Yeah, it's like, You know, when you see me, you'll be like, hold up.
Right.
Hold up.
Like, I know that's not Crystal.
Yes, yes. So there's another big announcement that we have to make, but I can't make it yet.
I can't.
Because I have to wait until it's made by the other big people, and then I can announce it.
That's exciting.
So I'm gonna mute because I can't share it with my YouTube. So the network picked it up. We aired 7:30. Let's say we aired 7:30 on a Wednesday. By 6 a.m., the Breakfast Club was talking about it.
Wow.
By 7 a.m., it was on every major blog on the internet, from Shade Room to On Site, you name it. It was everywhere.
Where did you get these interview skills from?
Listen, you know, the funny thing is, I feel like God prepared me for it with my YouTube. Because I've been talking to people and learning how to talk to people and learning, you know, how to really just be active and learn how to interview, but also to present.
Yeah.
Because I was doing the presentation part, I would present to an entire auditorium of sales reps for a hair color company that I was an educator for. So they would send me to these different sales meetings, and I would do their presentation to entire auditoriums of people
without like having like
any formal
skills.
Training. My formal skill was the speech class that I had to take in college. That was one class. That's my formal skill.
I was just talking to my boss about that yesterday because I was saying I want to like improve my skills, and she was like, "I think your skills are amazing." I was like, I don't see it like that, but maybe it comes across that way. She was like, "You're just very articulate,"
and
like,
that's how you gotta be.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know if this is like a she's just saying that because I'm black, and she wasn't aware that like people talk.
They know because honestly, if it was because you're black, she wouldn't have given you the compliment because they automatically think that we can't present, we can't articulate. Yeah, we're just ghetto people. So that's really a real compliment. I look at that as a true compliment because I know how they look at. Oh my gosh, you can do
right
like that. You get what I'm saying? So, Vanessa, I have 5 items in my cart. Vanessa, what's happening to your cart? Tell me. You say you have 5 items in your cart and it's not giving you the discount. Which website are you on? Once I put a relaxer on, I can check it for you. But yeah, so I think that's a compliment, girl. You can also look into Toastmasters is really good. Have you ever heard of Toastmasters?
Work, they were saying they had like one-on-one coaching. Because I was like, I'm fine presenting like online, virtually to a large group. Like next week I have a presentation with like over 800 people at the job. Okay. But I was like, in person, I had to do a lot of like speaker sessions or like represent my organization at external meetings, and I'm like, if I'm in a room with all these people, and of course it's like people that don't look like myself, I want to make sure that I'm getting my point across, that I'm getting the buy-in from my audience. Like I want to make sure that like I'm touching on all key points. So okay, I'll tell you what I learned when I had to do it many years ago. First and foremost, eye contact is everything, right? Yeah. But what you do is you pick one person in each corridor of the room. Okay. And when you pick that one person, every time you move, because you're supposed to talk and move, and look. And when you find the one person, you always look at their nose because the audience thinks that you're looking at everyone. Really? It's a tactic that I learned. I learned that in my speech class, and it really works. So I pick one person from every quadrant of the room,
And then as I'm talking, I'm always making sure that I hit each quadrant and I lock eyes with that one person.
Okay.
And then I know that they can all see that I'm still being very attentive while I'm talking. I'm also one of those people where I like to keep a note card, but my note card doesn't have too many words. It just has the talking point, and I know what I'm saying, right? Because it keeps you on topic.
Exactly.
And then as I'm talking, I'm always one of those people where they say you repeat something twice when you really want them to retain it, and then you repeat it 3 times when you want them to take action. So that's another thing
just saying it in different ways. Right.
So it might be, I like to use humor, because I know that people always pay attention, right? Yeah. And then what I always do is if I'm saying something, let's say you're teaching something, and I'll say, this is something that it's always going to be the color red because of this. I'll then find the one person who I know has been gawking at me the whole time. I just find that one and I'm like, what color did I say? And then they'll say it back, and then the whole room is now like, whoo, she might pick me, let me pay attention. And it's not even in a malicious way, because if they get it wrong and they say, I say, see, you weren't paying attention, but it's okay, we're going to keep going. And then I like to use personality. And I just keep going. I keep doing that around the room. And I walk slowly, and I'm always walking, but I'm articulate with my hand. Okay. But you have to do it in a positive way.
Yeah, because you don't want to be distracted. Because I've seen some series like that. I'm like, okay, this is too much. Like, I'm getting dizzy.
Right. So when I say articulate, I'm pacing myself. So my hands are pacing too. Okay. I never keep my hands at my side though, because that bores the crowd.
Yeah, I also talk with my hands too.
Most black people. Most black people do. Right? So it's just those little things that made a huge difference. And then if there's anything like if you're talking to your team, if there's one thing that you can even say, you have something to give away. Just because, even though you know you're not giving it, you didn't have a reason to give anything away. Yeah. But even if you have a stress ball or something really small, when you have big crowds like that, and you ask just one, hey, I'm going, let's do a review real quick, and I ask a question, and it's just a stress ball. They can get the damn thing for free. They don't even care. But the fact that they know that you're about to do this, they are literally taking notes. They are putting it in their phones. They're like, oh my gosh, I need that stress ball, when they can buy 17 million of them because they got the money, right? But they still are just like, she's giving it out.
Everybody loves free stuff.
Everybody loves free stuff, right? And then, when I did that my first time in the sales meeting, because I was the only African American in the whole room.
But that's how it usually is.
Yes, it is always like that. And when I did that, and my first one, they were coming up to me at the end. They were like, oh my gosh, you were awesome. When is the next one? I have never met these people a day in my life. So when I took that and I started mastering it and I continued to use those same techniques, that same strategy, it worked every single time. And I used to jitter when I talk. I
was shaking with my voice.
I shake in mine too. And how I got past it was when I started moving and actually making eye contact with that one person. Okay. Pick just when you before you even start, when you're standing there about to begin the presentation, because most times we have like a PowerPoint or something that we're moving as we're, the slides, whatever. That's when I pick the people, because I'm gonna scan the room and I'm gonna pick the people and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna look at you. So I know that to them, you're staring them in their soul. You haven't even looked at them. All you looked at was their nose. You're not even seeing their eyeballs.
But they think you're looking at
them. They think you do. That was speech success 101 for me, because I was so afraid in large rooms. Pick a person and you don't even have to look them in the eyes. All you're doing is staring at their nose. Okay. Because when you stare at the nose, they think that you're looking at them. But the room doesn't know, because everyone in there, you have a focal point, but they think that you're staring at each individual person. And you're not. You're staring at one person. And you're using their nose to keep your eyes to one place, and so you don't get scared because you can't see the person. Right. And it works.
I'm gonna try it.
It definitely works. So I just gave y'all speech success 101.
For free.
No, I learned how to do it. I was talking, they literally threw me in the fire my first sales meeting. They were like, hey, we need you to go here. I had to go by the airport to the Marriott. And it was a salon-centric sales meeting just in the beauty industry, just like this, and I had to talk about Pravana. And I know my stuff.
Yeah.
But when I got in there and I saw that it was at least 500 sales reps in this room, I didn't know that the room could even hold that many people.
Oh my God.
And it was in lecture style, so they were stacked like a stadium.
That's intimidating.
When I tell you they threw me in the fire, they threw me in the fire. But when I was done, they were coming up to me left and right.
Oh wow.
They were like, oh my gosh, I think and I was super young, super duper young. You know, this urban girl with hair color and, you know,
they don't expect it.
They didn't expect it. But when I got finished, they were like, wow. And after that first sales meeting, they started sending me to all of their sales meetings. And they were paying me to just go and do the presentations for the sales meetings. I didn't have to do stores anymore.
I had to do a women's in leadership forum and have to speak on behalf of my organization. And I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and rehearse.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Bring some free items and try what I'm telling you. Just try it.
I'm going to try.
Just try it. And every time you feel like you're about to fumble, throw out a review question and give something for free. It breaks it.
Okay.
When you think that you're like, okay, they're getting bored, or you feel like they're not paying attention, ask a question. I want to see who's been listening, because, you know, I'm giving you all this good information for the free 99. Something crazy, like make up some type of crazy thing that you say, like a slogan. They start remembering that shit. They start to remember these things, and you start becoming like, oh my gosh, such and such. It happens. It's just a natural thing. You already got the talent already. Yeah. You know your stuff. It's just to keep them engaged.
In those rooms, like then you start to doubt yourself.
Nope, don't doubt yourself. You got it already, child. Because the worst thing you can do is go in the room and don't know shit. See, when you know what you're saying, that's the hard part right there. Knowing what you're saying, so they can't challenge what you're saying. And then when you own it, they're gonna say, oh my gosh, she's so amazing, not knowing that you probably passed gas 16 times down there and you stumbled over your tongue 4 times. And then you are sweating like a crackhead in court because your palms are wet. But they don't know that.
Yeah.
They don't have a clue what's happening down there.
Oh my God.
See, I do that. Look, they saw, like the quizzes that I do on live? Exactly. I use the same techniques on live. That's how I teach. It's easier. It's more fun.
So why don't you do a public speaking course, like, to teach?
No.
Why not?
Because that's just not my thing. Like, I'm a natural teacher. I like natural ways of doing things. Like, if I feel like I'm working, I don't want to do it. That's how it is for me. If I feel like I'm working, I'm not going to do it. I just like to be the free flowing spirit that I am.
I'm not the free flowing spirit.
I like to just be free and hey y'all.
Speak off the cuff.
You know, and it's like you at the same time use your urbanness to your advantage. Nobody wants no monotone ass for.
That's true.
Yeah. So I want you to think about when you're in these different.
Oh yeah, that's what I tune out.
And they're like this. Yeah. So. Right here, the purple. You have you have bought a house, you bought a Louis bag, you went to the Rouge in your phone, you done checked your voicemail 6 times and you heard nothing this person said.
Exactly. Because
they have killed the room from the beginning. But when you open it and you say, okay, guys, let's get to it. I'm one of those people. That's when they catch their eye. Like, they're like, oh my God, this is going to be exciting. Because you threw your own personality in there. You got to just throw your personality. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to use your personality, because that's what makes you you. When you're in there now and you can feel yourself, then you can start, throwing a little urbanness in there. Sometimes I'll even throw in a little patois real fast. I'll say something like, wait, what did she say? I'm like, let me say that in English for you guys. And then we keep going. But it is so exciting to the crowd because you're keeping them engaged. Yeah. You're always having something in front of them where they can't give a second to say, let me check my voicemail. What she say? Oh, okay.
How long are your speeches usually?
So for the sales meetings, I would have about 14 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad.
14 minutes talking about hair color is like 2 hours. Okay? Because you feel like you're down there for a long time. Yeah. And I'm down there in stilettos. So I'm pacing real slow. real slow. When I'm doing this, my feet would be crying while I'm down here. And I'm just like, I'm almost there.
I'm trying to scrunch your toes.
Listen, I wore some red bottoms one time. Never
That's a sitting down shoe.
Never again will I
You should
ever.
have known. You didn't feel that when you walked out of the house, no?
I didn't walk out the house in them. I don't walk out of the house in shoes. I'm a barefoot bunny.
See what I mean?
I get in the car, I drive with no shoes on. I have to touch everything with my feet.
Really?
I am the type, I will take my shoes off in a presentation though.
Oh no.
I will quickly,
I can't.
I'll do this. I'm like, listen, let's get comfortable.
I can't be that person. Mm-mm.
I'll tell them, but see, that I'm just my personality.
Yeah.
So for me, it works for me because I'm like, let's get comfortable, okay? Whatever you're doing, I need you to stop what you're doing right now. I need you to take your pen out and I want you to hold it up because I want to make sure you heard everything that I said and don't waste your time or mine. The whole room is like, well, goddamn. Okay. But because I had them do something, now they're like, okay, well, let me put my phone down because clearly this girl is crazy. Got it. So then we move on and I'll go around and I'm like, okay, so this bucket right here is some free items. You never know when I'm going to ask a review question, so you better be paying attention. Here we go. And but see what you just said?
You're putting the fear of God in this.
You're like, oh gosh. But guess what? That's what the person is sitting there saying, oh my God. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. I didn't start with no energy. I came in with high energy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, when you hear me say, hey, y'all, that means I'm talking to you. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. I might call you out and you better be paying attention because then you're going to have to show a whole room that you don't know what I'm talking about. Then they're like, okay, let me record what she's saying now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be yourself. You got this, girl. You ready. She's super ready.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Yes. You are overly ready. Oh, how you feeling?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to get that middle crop processed just a little bit because that middle was, all right. That middle was like,
But that's how it usually is.
What? The middle? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your middle has always been that way. Let's see here. But you're not tender, burning, nothing? Okay.
You know when it starts to tingle.
Girl, they talk loud in here too, so I'm still trying to adjust. I'm used to being all alone. I'm not used to people talking. I'm used to hearing silence. So, yeah.
All the sweets full?
No, they're just loud. They're just loud people. And I'm the one that goes and closes people. I'm like, hey, can I close your door? And when I say, can I close your door, they're like, oh. Okay. Star, I'm trying to fix what Vanessa was talking about. Oh, soaps. Okay. Because I'm like, wait, I don't know where it's not working because it's working everywhere else. Am I in Houston, Texas? No, I'm in Florida. Then I don't. No. No, I'm not. Y'all sitting there like, really, Crystal, for real? So everything should be working. I think I fixed everything. So if you guys can just do a test run or just actually check out and stop being cart hoarders, this would definitely prove the dynamic of what's working and what's not. So I chew my gum. They call me the gum chewer on the show because right before the show, I chew my gum like.
You spit it out before, right?
Yeah, he made me spit.
Oh.
They literally be like, Crystal, shut the fuck up.
I can't.
Cause I'm like, I gotta get all the flavor out before you make me throw it away.
No, I would have to turn off the TV. That would be my only focus.
See, my thing is I am one of those people, I like excitement because I have ADHD in real life. So I'm 5 light years away from what I'm actually doing. So for me, I have to always be doing something to stop me from jittering. Like, because I'm sitting there and anybody who watches the show, they'll catch it. I'll be sitting there and then you'll see me adjust my body. But I consciously know what I'm doing because I've learned to control it. So I'll adjust my body slowly and then 10 seconds later, I'm going to adjust it again because I jitter. Listen, you got to learn things about yourself.
That's true.
I just kind of just learned how to just work with myself and not make it a weakness. It's a strength. It works though. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse you. All right, come on back. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This water is like ice, so let me warm it up.
Yeah, because I'm the first person in here usually on Saturdays, and it's a gas water heater. So it usually takes a while to warm up. So are you hiring a moving company, or are you gonna drive it down?
I'm getting a moving company, but it's just like right now I'm just taking out like personal items, so like clothes, shoes.
Okay, anything that shows who you are.
Yeah, so
You know we have to do that part
and all that stuff. I've already taken down the pictures that identify that I'm a black person.
That you heard me. I say you know you got to do that part, right? You got to take all the culture out of it. It's sad, but it's happened. Yeah. Have you watched those videos before?
Yeah, and I don't want that to affect the
Hold on, the appraisers, your house appraises for $500,000 less than what it's worth because you're black.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. I don't even play.
And then I have to do a staging consultation.
You did? So they're gonna stage it with furniture for you?
But they're not, because my agent came in. She was like, "Your house already looks staged. Like it."
So you don't need to do it.
Yeah, she's like, I still want her to like look at it and just make sure. But she's like, I don't think that anything needs to be done in here.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good thing. I think it's I don't know, you know, now it's kind of like it's not even a seller or buyer's market anymore. Now it's just a I hope you come and look at it market. Because nobody have any money to be a seller or buyer's market.
Yeah, she was like, I know you sold your last house during COVID, so like please don't think that's the norm, because I sold that house very quickly.
And that was when people were really just spending money like crazy,
overpaying for homes. So she's like, that's not what we're doing right now. And she was like, usually the houses she sells pretty quickly.
That's good. What company is your realtor?
I forget what group she's with. But I interviewed like 2 before I made a decision, because I'm like, she's not gonna go with the first person.
I never thought about the interviewing them either.
Really?
Because when I got my first realtor and my house didn't sell, it was just like, it was just odd for me. I was just like, this is kind of different.
Yeah, and it makes a difference, like who that person is selling your house. So I wanted to make sure that she knew the area. She lives in the area, so she knows the type of buyer.
She knows, yeah.
I wanted to see how many houses she sells a year, like her, not just like the brokerage that she's with.
See, and that's good. That's what you want too. All right. So we are rinsing out our relaxer, because today we're going to be doing an invisible tapein service. This is a luxury extension service for people who still want to be able to wear their hair but have versatility, and also be able to take care of their hair while they have extensions in. So we're not just doing the traditional sew-ins here, y'all. We're not doing the glue-ins. Okay, we're doing what we call healthy hair extensions, because it allows you to still take care of your hair. What category products should I use for seborrheic dermatitis? So that would be our Soothe My Scalp system, where it comes with the Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. It also comes with the Elite Clarify shampoo and a bottle of our Vital Growth Super G serum, which has plant-based DHT blockers and helps to reduce the inflammation in the hair, or not the hair, in the scalp. It shows the BOGO sign, but not the discount on the pomegranate soap. But does give discount on the dark spot soap removal. Okay, Vanessa, I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll fix that in just a moment. Vanessa, if you want to go ahead and check out, and then I will manually refund you the difference. So while my client is drying, I'll manually refund you, just so you don't have to keep waiting. Are you burning anywhere, or you? Sit to the side. everybody.
How many people be on this live at this time of the morning?
Right now, on YT is 146, and then on TikTok I just joined, so they're just joining. And this also too, like when you're doing like YouTube and stuff like that, it also opens you to public speaking because you had to learn to talk to yourself.
That's true.
You got to learn to be okay with sometimes talking to yourself.
Do you do it out in public too?
What, the live and stuff? I'll be anywhere and do it. We went to ADV's last night with the crew for the show, and we were all on live, sitting there just running our mouth.
What?
I don't care where I'm at. I don't care where I am. The only place I won't do it is church.
I would hope not.
Because I have respect. But after church, in the car. It's just I like it. It's my happy space. It's always been like my happy space. Being able to talk to other people, teach indirectly, you know, not being forced to teach, but just because I just like teaching hair care and teaching people new things.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's my purpose. That's what God gave me this big head for. Big head, big brain. Good morning. Like sometimes it can be 1,000 people in here.
And they just watch you do whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they just watch or they ask questions like hair care questions. You know, how to fix their hair, how to fix a problem. Or I'll just be on here, story time, free information, laughing. All right, you guys, so we just did our normalizing shampoo. For those of you that don't know what a normalizer is, it is the same as a neutralizer, but every system has a different name. So we are neutralizing her, but we call it normalizing with this collection. Hey, Crystal, I received my soap last week. The dark spot smells good. Ready to see results. Next order will be your body butters. You better get it now, baby. Because the body glosses are actually buy one, get one half. There we go. All right, so we're going to normalize her again, or neutralize her. And then I'm actually going to add some of our African Goddess Sacred Cleansing Shampoo that has copper peptides, rosemary, and red algae. Because remember, when you are doing your relaxer system, it's not adding any nutrients into the hair. The purpose of a relaxer system is to do what? Relax the cuticle, make it lay. So you're not getting any type of nutrients outside of just the little conditioner that they add to the system. So I like to also nourish the hair after I've normalized at least once or twice. But even when I'm adding nutrients into the hair through the shampoo, I still make sure that I have more neutralizing or normalizing shampoo than treatment shampoo. Okay, but I do that on the second or third wash on purpose. Your scalp looks really good, by the way.
Thank you.
You got that thing under control, honey.
I've been working too. Me and my dermatologist been real busy.
That is good. I just thought about that. I'm like, wait a second. I'm so used to having to scrape up all kinds of congestion and all these things. This scalp look really good. You had like one flake.
I mean, it helped last year because you told me like to just do braids for a while.
Yeah, give it a break so that you can
that's what
actually
I did
do
for
it.
most of last year.
And then you were actually able to treat it.
Yeah. Like if I didn't have braids, then I just had like my clip-ins. And
That's good.
but I still have to treat it every week with like the medication. I should be able to get to myself.
You got makeup on? How much? Wait, well, how much did you just put on, like a foundation?
I put on it wasn't a foundation. It was a what's that thing called? A tinted moisturizer.
Well, your skin looks amazing.
I think. Yeah.
Cause what? Your skin skin is beautiful. How did you do the chemical peel? That was the last time I saw. I think you were gonna do a chemical
so
peel.
I do a chemical peel every like 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And then every month I still go and get my facial.
Your skin looks amazing.
Thank you. I will come out to teach me.
Yeah, they did amazing. Okay, so for added insurance, because I know that my client got a relaxer today, I'm going to do one additional normalizer / neutralizer, and this one it's like a double neutralizer. We call it Neutra Twice. It's going to just ensure for sure, again, that my client's hair is restored back to its natural pH. We did do a relaxer, and because I know that I'm going to be doing extensions to her, which is the invisible tapeins, I need to make sure that we don't have any areas that have any form of relaxer, or that her pH is not restored. Okay, so that's like an added insurance step that I like to take. This is not a part of the relaxer system. This is actually an additional product that I purchased for professionals only. And it really just makes sure that I don't have any issues with my client's pH later on. Okay, Mama, come on back. So then our final step is going to be conditioning, which I'm going to use the conditioner from the relaxer system. I don't deviate from, the relaxer system products. I might add while still using the relaxer system from just my professional standpoint, but I always really follow through and finish the system out. Hey, so everybody that's joining, go ahead. Y'all know I asked y'all to do these 4 things when you join the live. Number 1, make sure you double tap the screen at least 10 times. Number 2, who does that? That's ghetto. Okay, when you come, double tap and share. It's free. It costs you nothing. And number 3, make sure you hit that follow and subscribe button. Don't just sit on here and window shop and gawk at the hot dog in the window. Like, come on. Okay, so those 3 things are free. It costs you nothing at all other than a hand gesture. The 4th thing is if you come on and you ask about any type of hair care questions, or you ask for what hair care products you need or that kind of thing, and I suggest any of our elite hair care products, put it in your cart and check out. That's what supports the brand. That's what supports my channel. That's what supports my business. That's what feeds my 37 kids, okay? So don't worry, Mama. All right, so we're going to put her conditioner on. So what I'm doing is towel drying her, because whenever you are going to do your conditioner, any form of treatment, you want to make sure that you towel dry the hair. Water should not be dripping down the back or in the front or on the side. Towel drying it also ensures that the conditioner actually adheres to the hair instead of adhering to the water molecule that's slipping off of your head. So this is the conditioner that goes along with the relaxer system. It's called 5-in-1. So what I'm doing is applying it to the hair, and then we'll put on a processing cap, and she will go under the heated hooded dryer for about 15 minutes. Michelle, let me get your hair.
I did the light ones, and then I taped some of the darker ones that we had too.
Okay.
But I don't know how many would be.
Okay. For what? Oh, they must have dropped something new today. My boyfriend said there's a line outside of Best Buy that's how long? A block and a half long.
What are they selling?
They got to be giving away crack or something. He said people were sitting out there in lounge chairs. Okay, somebody tell me what came out today. What came out today, y'all? My boyfriend said that people were sitting at Best Buy. The line was a block and a half long. What? Really? Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh wow. Okay, baby. Mhm. No, it doesn't. I'm in Orlando, Florida, you guys. Really? You're so funny. What? That is crazy. Okay, baby. All right, love you. Okay. Okay, baby. Bye-bye. All right, pros. So while we are getting ready for her extension service, if you guys have any hair care questions, you are welcome to type them into the chat. I'll definitely do my absolute best to answer as many questions as possible. Now I'm enthused because now I want to know what's going on at Best Buy and why. Hey everybody that's joining. Shout out to everybody that is joining. All right, so we're going to get our extensions prepared so that they are easy to grab during the install. Hey Tammy. Hey Adoya. You guys make sure you are double tapping that screen as you come in. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. Pack said we falling and we can't get up. I'm done with you. Thanksgiving sale come early? I don't know. I don't even know. But he was saying, he said the line is a block and a half. He said people were sitting there in lounge chairs. Somebody go Google and see why, because now I'm nosy. I need to know what it is that I need to go get, because why is everybody in line? Michelle, you want more color showing? Okay.
Yeah. Since I don't have color in my hair, I don't want it to look as dark as the other extensions.
Got you. The baby is doing well, Cheryl. Thank you so much for asking. He is doing well. Thank you, Coco. Crystal, I have growth and density recovery kit in my cart. Can check, is it 20%? So hit the checkout button. Hit the checkout button, Cynthia. Hit the checkout button. Hit the checkout button and then you should see it apply. Just being in your cart, it should apply, but still hit that checkout button and I'm gonna go and look anyway. Hey y'all. A surprise weekend sale. It gotta be something, because I'm really wondering, like, what is it? Like, what is it that I'm missing? I want to be a part of it too. Thank you guys. It says get 15. Right, so it is 15. But you say you have, let me see. Hold on, Cynthia. Let me go and check. I just want to make sure that it is showing the correct way. So give me 1 second. So it's 15% off individual products, and then 20% off all recovery systems, bundle kits, all of that stuff. And then for my TikTok family, we have a flash sale going on for the next 20 minutes on our intensive damage repair system. So you guys definitely, if you're having any type of thinning, shedding, you have any issues with just damaged hair because you haven't been taking really good care of it as you should, this is going to be the system for you. I'm using the African Goddess Healing Collection. Do I still use the Goddess Hair Repair Serum as well? So Jacqueline, if you have the Peptide Revival Serum, that's what you should be using. The Peptide Revival Serum. Hey. Cynthia, I'm just going through to make sure that that is in here. Good morning. Okay, so length and retention was not on there, Cynthia, so I just put the length and retention on there. I think I have all of them, but let me just keep going. Hold on. So I want to make sure that you guys get all the good stuff, all the deals. Okay. Cynthia. Hey, Cheryl. I'll get to your questions in just one moment. Cynthia had, I want to just make sure that I fix this for Cynthia. Hold on. Can I use products on my goddaughter? She's 10 years old and has thick hair. Her scalp is very dry and itchy and all natural care. And absolutely. I use the Biotin Boost collection on my 2-year-old. He has more hair than a lot of us put together. And all of our products, all of our shampoos and conditioners are sulfate-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free. Our African Goddess collection is actually dye-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, mica-free. It is literally one of the cleanest ethnic or textured hair collections on the market because they don't make clean hair care for us. I don't know why, but okay. Okay, so I think the issue has been fixed. If you want to go check Cynthia, go right on ahead and just let me know that it's been fixed. If not, I will go back and check it again. My hair is extremely thin and balding in the front due to weight loss surgery and thyroid issues. Cheryl, your go-to system is going to be either our advanced peptide hair growth system, or you can use our longer, stronger, or length retention system. That also is going to be a great way for you to regain that hair, and you want to make sure that you are lessening or stopping that shedding right away. Like, that is super duper important, because a lot of people will skip out on the fact that protein treatments are going to be your go-to when you are thinning or shedding. That is an acute issue that can be addressed right away. Of course, natural shedding is going to be the inevitable, But you want to make sure that you address the thinning right away, the shedding right away. You don't want to wait on that. So I'm going to put the length retention and breakage control system on the screen for you, Cheryl. Let me put it on flash for you. And then I'll pin it to the screen. This is going to be the system for those of you that are dealing with thinning, shedding, breaking. Your hair feels weak. You also need to have a good system to restore the hair, as you should. Okay, as you should. This is going to be the entire system for that. Cheryl, I just pinned it to the screen for you. You have the Repair RX, so all you need is the shampoo, the hair mask, and of course the clarifying shampoo. Let's see. Meant to say which hair recovery system for someone with seborrheic dermatitis. That will be, which recovery system? It needs to have the soothing balance in it. The growth and density system is going to be for you, Zamilu. I have salt and pepper locks. What products do you have for moisture? So Gloria, we actually have our deep hydration reset system, or we have our dry brittle kit. Either one can work for locks. I would honestly, I would suggest the extreme dryness repair and softness reset system that comes with the Moist Repair shampoo, the Moist Repair leave-in conditioner, the Moist Me 24 karat mask, and the Goddess hair repair serum. My Shori colored CCCA is under control, but my hair growth is slow. Thanks. But my hair grows so slow. Thanks to your products. Lisa, I don't understand your message. Can you retype that? I want to make sure that I'm reading this right. Let's see. When using Africanus, these use the Goddess hair repair serum as well. I would say use one or the other, or you can alternate. I have a question. I'm growing my hair back after chemotherapy, but I'm still experiencing a lot of shedding. Will the protein treatment work for me? Delicate, it is for the shedding. Yes. Protein works no matter if you are natural or relaxed. Protein is going to be what helps to stop the unnecessary or excessive shedding. Now, of course, naturally, you are still going to shed. You are going to lose hair on a natural basis because guess what? Naturally, we lose what? 50 to 100 strands of hair per day. That is just from us being a human being and moving around the world, right? And having our regular life. Now, the excessive shedding, that comes from, it could be hormonal imbalance, things like chemotherapy. You could just have the flu and you are shedding more than ever before. So that is when you want to introduce the protein treatment to help to strengthen those bonds that have been affected by whatever viral issue you might be experiencing right now. I meant to say my hair is healthy thanks to your products. Thank you, Lisa. Girl, you scared me when you was like, your hair is not growing thanks to my products. I was like, wait, can you put that in there again for me, please? Let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. It's a blessing to be gifted that you have the knowledge and to help people grow their hair and confidence. Thank you. I meant to ask for a system about seborrheic dermatitis. I put that one there. I placed my order and paid. Okay, $31.22. Got it. $31.22. Vanessa. Let's see here. Vanessa, I'm fixing yours right now. I'm going to refund the half. Okay, Vanessa, I just fixed that for you. Thank you so much for letting me know. I need to go on here and actually update that because it didn't have the pomegranate, which I don't know why. collection is this under? It should have been. Actually, Vanessa, you know why it didn't apply? Because you don't have enough items to get the additional half. You only had 5 items in your cart when you should have had 6 items in your cart. But either way, neither here nor there. I'm not going to go back and say, okay, send me back the refund that I just gave you for your half. No, it's fine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And thank you for also bringing it to my attention. But now I understood why it happened. You needed a 6th item because you can only, it has to have another item to give you the 50% off. Hey, Cheryl. Shout out to Cheryl. Thank you so much for placing your order, Cheryl. Thank you, Pack. All right, pros. So I'm going to finish putting my extensions on here so that we can breeze through this invisible taping service. Make it super easy. We don't have hair falling all over the place. And then, of course, while we're working, if you guys have any hair care questions, you are welcome to type them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer. You guys just sit tight for just a moment, okay? Just sit tight. I'm coming. I'm gonna have you sit in my chair for just a moment. Let me prep you for the dryer. Okay. And then we'll go back when we warm the dryer up. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna prep my client for her dryer time. Of course, you still have to prepare the hair for drying. And I want you guys to comment in the chat, how did we prepare the hair? Good morning, I have locks and been having so much thinness where they're getting ready to break off. Help me. Okay, give me 2.2 seconds. Let me prep my client for the dryer, and then I will come back and tell you exactly what you need to be doing. All right, so to prep my client for the dryer, we're going to spray her down with leave-in conditioner. In this case, I'm going to be using our African Goddess peptide system. This is going to help to keep the hair nice and strong. It's also going to help to keep the hair in the anagen phase of the hair growth cycle, which is the growth phase, okay? And then the peptides, you always want to make sure that that goes on first, okay? So whatever you're doing, any type of peptide therapy, make sure you use your peptide therapy first because it needs to be absorbed first. And then from there, because I know I'm going to be blow drying her and applying heat to the hair, I'm going to spray her down with some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray, because this is going to help to protect the hair, one, from the disrespectful humidity of Florida, even though we don't have much right now. But two, am I lying? Am I lying? Okay. But two, because I know that I'm going to be using heat tools like a blow dryer or a flat iron, my job is not complete unless I am protecting the integrity of my client's hair, especially because I know that I'm going to be applying heat. People think that, oh, heat protectant doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Even when you're blow drying, it matters. Okay, so you have to make sure that you put insurance on this expensive luxury vehicle that you are driving, which is your hair. Oh, hold on. Which side do you want your part?
This side.
This side. Okay. Deep part or not so deep?
Deep.
So what I'm doing is combing her in the direction that I know that I'm going to be styling, and also parting her out. Remember, I am doing a invisible tape-in service. So tape-ins give you that versatility where it looks all like your hair, looks like you grew it out of your head. It gives you the versatility to be able to wear it up, down, left, right, and to the side, and still be able to do proper hair care to your hair while you have your extensions in. All right, Mama. Take this one off. You can keep that towel on for the moment. And then we're going to have to see right here for you. I'm not going to make it dry all the way. I just need something dry.
Okay.
Alright, so let's finish getting our hair prepared for our tape-in service. I already actually had everything laid out in regards to my tools. I just want to make sure that I have all of the hair laid out. It makes it so much easier when you are prepared. Everything is in the right space. You're not trying to fiddle and find different things and move different things. No, we want it all in one place. We want to know that everything is ready to go. Okay, for my locks person, let me go back. Thank you, Cheryl. Did the locks question go away? I hope not. Okay, so user 147, to answer your question, when we're talking about locks, if your locks are popping in certain places, one, that can come from either you doing interlocking, and interlocking actually weakens the lock. And two, it can come from you constantly manipulating the hair in ways where it's in the same spot over and over and over again. That also weakens locks. Now, when we talk about weak locks, it's not just from physical things that you're doing, because remember, locks are what I call tree trunks that are hanging on a twig. The twig is the root. As they get longer, they get heavier and heavier and heavier, and that is when they start to cause a lot of breaking, or even the locks get very weak and you start to notice what you're noticing right now. So there's two things that you need to be doing, user, because I don't know your name. If you want to type your name in the chat, I'd rather address you by your name. Two things that you need to do. One, you need to definitely do a protein treatment, okay? So that's the one thing that I'm going to say is really, really, really important. You need to do protein and you need to strengthen the hair. Just because you have locks, that does not mean that you are excluded from actual hair care and quality product. Locks are not invincible. Locks are just hair that has been formed into a intentional mat. Vernita. Okay, good. Thank you, Vernita. Right? So you need to definitely do a protein treatment. I would suggest our length retention and breakage control system that I have pinned on the screen. I would suggest that for you. You can also bring that to your loctician. And your loctician, if you have that conversation and let them know, hey, you know, I've been really trying to strengthen my locks. I'd like to utilize this system that I got, you know, for my actual wash day. Please, if you could do that, da-da-da-da-da. If your stylist is okay with that or your loctician is okay with that, go forward with that. The next thing that you can do is when you go back to your loctician for your appointment, ask them to do some weeding to your hair, where they can take lock extension hair. There's so many of them out there, lock extension hair, human hair, to help fill in where the lock is about to break, to make that area stronger so that it does not break. You need to go to a loctician and have them do some weeding, and where they are literally repairing the lock. They call it lock repair. A lot of people don't know that you can actually do lock repair and you're using human hair. It's just like when we add extensions to our hair. But with locks, this can stay permanently and you won't even know that it has been done. Okay, so you need to go to a loctician and ask them to do some lock repair to the locks that are popping. Now, if you're skilled enough, you can also learn how to do this yourself, but this is definitely a skill that has to be learned. So I would suggest you going to an actual loctician and have them doing some repairs and filling in where those locks are really, really weak after you do your protein treatment. So that's my suggestion for you, Vernita. Can we make an appointment with you? Absolutely. Star, if you are not driving and not out shopping and spending up your husband's money, if you can put the information in the chat for me, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so for Vernita, I think that definitely the system that you that I have pinned on the screen, that's going to be your go-to. Cheryl, you want to see if you can get tapeins? Absolutely. Tapeins can actually be done to natural or relaxed hair. So we have multiple textures available. I texture match all of my clients. So if you would like to schedule a consult, I could put the information in the chat for you to be able to schedule a consult to see if you are a candidate for any of our luxury extension services. I know you're talking crap, sorry. Vanessa, please check this as well. I didn't get the full apply. Appreciate, we'll check. What was the number, Vanessa? Can you tell me what the number was? What was the order number? And then I can go back and look to see if there's anything that I'm missing on there. And then as you guys are coming in, please don't forget to double tap that screen. If you're new here and you haven't already done so, there's 3 things that I asked you to do that are totally free, cost you nothing. 1, when you come in, double tap the screen at least 10 times. Tap, 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 tap. That's it, right? Number 2, follow my actual page. I am one of the people who gives out so much hair care and body care information. It's absolutely absurd. Look. Jacqueline says she just ordered the peptide revival serum and she is no longer a repeater. No, baby, you are now a builder. You are now a builder. Okay, and then the 3rd thing that I ask you guys to do is to hit the little arrow and share the live. Let people know that there's somebody over here who is teaching you how to take better care of your hair, how to gain longer, stronger, healthy hair. That is my job. And I take very much a lot of pride in my job. My job also became a actual business over time because I'm not only just a cosmetologist or a specialist in hair loss, hair care, and hair extensions, but I'm also a cosmetic chemist who literally created multiple hair care products to help you guys to learn how to better take care of your hair and have access to professional grade, high quality hair care products. We are the behind the counter company. We're not the in front of the counter company. Love your content. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but not working as one. Any suggestions for professional grade treatment that will strengthen my dry, thinning hair? I currently use blank and blank. Okay. So Miss 08009, same for you. I would suggest our length retention and breakage control system. That has our professional grade protein treatment, which is the Repair RX Super Protein. That's going to help you with the thinning and the shedding. Okay, that is also going to help to address the acute issue of any type of breakage that you're experiencing. But in the interim, it also is going to help to really restore the hair and recover the hair, bring back the moisture into the hair, bring back the strength into the hair. Where are you located? I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm in Boston. Also, my hair is matted. I would like to cut off the dead portion and leave about 3 inches to start over. Sam, I would say get a consultation. Because sometimes we think that it's so bad, not knowing that it's something that's possibly fixable, something that you can possibly have an alternative for. I don't just run and tell people, oh yeah, get a haircut. I love to cut. Don't get me wrong. Love hair cutting. But I also am a person where I understand that we sometimes create answers to things ourselves before we really get any professional thoughts behind it. We just want to self-diagnose. And we think that it's just so bad when sometimes it's really not that bad. Okay, K Hunt, thank you so much. As you guys are coming in, don't forget, double tap that screen, hit the follow button, and also hit the share button. Okay, so our hair is ready to go for our extensions. All right, we already have our tool. I have my comb. Let me get my clips ready. My client is drying right now, so I'm just making sure that I have everything ready for this service. When you are prepared, you move a lot faster than when you're sitting there fiddling and thickening and you're trying to move too many things around. I can't stand that. My turmeric scrub just got here. Yes, Ed. I'm so glad you received it. Crystal, I just can't say enough good things about your products. I've stopped shedding and my growth is phenomenal. Everything else has been terrific. Thank you so very much for saving my hair. Thank you, November 15th. Oh, thank you so much. What are the prices for a consultation? Are you able to make a decision to proceed after that right away since traveling from Boston? Sam, yes. So are you coming for hair care services or for extension services? Which one? Hair care services. So our consult is $50. That $50 is deducted from the cost of your hair care services as long as the appointment is booked within the first 7 days of your consultation. You can definitely, schedule your appointment at that time, that kind of thing, so you can get your travel details in order. The good thing is, coming from Boston, there's a billion flights. A billion. Like, you can come early in the morning and then you can leave the same day. You can do a day trip where you can come in the morning and leave that evening. You're not going to be here with me for 19 hours. I'm not that kind of stylist. Never been, never will be. You're going to come in, get your services. We're going to do what we need to do. You're going to get on out. You probably have enough time to go get you something to eat, go look around, and then go back to the airport and go home. Unless you want to make a vacation of it. It's up to you. Your hair is beautiful. Love the long hair on you. Thank you, Chris. I have dandruff, but also growing locks. How can I fix this? So Life with Za and Deborah, let me pin our Soothe My Scalp and Itch Starter System. That is going to be your go-to when we talk about itchy scalp, congested scalps like dandruff, dermatitis, you name it. Our Soothe My Scalp and Itch Starter Kit is going to be it. This comes with our Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. The Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment is great for people who are dealing with scalp congestion, dandruff, dermatitis, psoriasis, or even just a itchy, inflamed scalp. This is going to be used to help to bring the calmness back into the scalp, reduce the inflammation back in the scalp, and then also help you to get that scalp nice and clean so that you can move into your wash day process. Then it also comes with our Elite Clarify. The Elite Clarify is a activated charcoal clarification and detoxing shampoo. It is sulfate free, paraben free, and phthalate free. It is actually comprised with peppermint essential oils, activated charcoal, and I'll say organic activated charcoal because it's organic activated charcoal. And it is going to help to bring the cleanliness, the health, back to your hair and your scalp. I say back to a clean hair and clean scalp, right? Back to your hair and your scalp. Because people, they neglect the clarifying part of this, where you need to cleanse the hair and the scalp, even though you're doing a pre-treatment. Lastly, this system also comes with our Super G Vital Growth Serum. This is a plant-based DHT blocker. It also helps to reduce the inflammation at the scalp level. We utilize bioflavonoids, which is an omega-3 fatty acid system. It also helps with the helping to reduce the well, I ain't gonna say help reduce. It's an antimicrobial. It helps to cleanse the bulb itself and reduce a lot of the inflammation at the scalp. So it's almost a double whammy with this system, because not only are we helping you with the dermatitis, the dandruff, the scalp congestion, but we're also helping you with the inflammation that increases the situation when we talk about dandruff, overproduction of sebum, all of that stuff. So the Soothe My Scalp system is on the screen for you. That's what I would suggest. Crystal, before I check out, can you be sure it's correct? I have had this kit in my cart a few days and the price is still the same. I'm getting the 20% off for today. Okay, so Cynthia, what I'm gonna suggest is I'm gonna say add an additional, you're gonna add to the cart, right? So you're gonna say you want 2 of the systems, back out of the cart, go back into the cart and bring it back to 1 system. And then I want you to hit the checkout button. You're not checking out because you still have to get through that process. But I want it to update the fact that this item is in your cart so that it does reduce it. Because right now, if it's been holding in your cart, then it's not gonna appear to tell the system that there is a new order. This is something that's been sitting there. So it's almost like you're manipulating the cart for it to understand, I need you to remember this is a discount that is supposed to be applied. So I want you to try that. If that doesn't work, then I will have you still check out and I will manually go and fix it for you. You don't have to worry. If it just doesn't work, still check out and then just put your order number. Your order number in the system is not going to hurt you. They don't get any of your information. And then I can go and physically see what happened with it. And then, of course, make whatever changes need to be made. Your longevity is apparent of your skills coming from natural. Should I begin silk press or keratin treatment? I don't do keratin treatments because keratin treatments on texture hair over time is a real diagnosis for you to be shedding, thinning, and breaking. Keratin treatments use high levels of heat and amino acids or actual keratin, which the hair is already made up of keratin/protein, and then it is using it to straighten or slightly break the bonds or disrupt the bonds in the hair. And they say, okay, yeah, you can go back and forth. Yeah, you can go back and forth, but over time, it's gonna shed like you're a dog. So I don't offer keratin treatments. I don't offer smoothing systems because I've seen what they do and you can't sell me on them. I'm using African Goddess Serum, but missing the Super Growth Serum because I have mild TCCA. Can I use both serums? So I am Lisa. You wouldn't use them both together. You can use the African Goddess today, and then day 2 or 3, you use your Super G. That's the easiest way to do it. But I wouldn't put them together. You want to alternate. There you go. Alternate. Ready, Mama? Come on. This off you. You're welcome. Alright, so we got our extensions all laid out and prepared. We're gonna go ahead and get her blown out, and then we will start the process of the taping service. This is what we call invisible tapeins because they are not to be detected per se. When I say not to be detected, meaning it looks like your hair to the naked eye. We know that extensions are there. They would not, there's no way for us to not know extensions are there, right? But it gives you versatility. It allows you to wear your hair and still take very good care of your hair. And then get length and all that lusciousness too. So I want you to just put your hand right here so that they don't fly out. And then you can just leave that on. Yeah, just the whole left way. Let's do this one over here. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you need your phone or anything, or are you good?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shout out to everybody who has items in their cart. Go ahead and get checked out before the flash sale ends. Go ahead and check out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm parting her hair out for the invisible tape-in service to make sure that we can make give her a lot of versatility in regards to being able to wear her hair up, wear her hair down. You can work out with your tape-in. Like, you can do so much with these. Correct, Star. Star just told you guys. So the live, once the live ends, the promo ends. You want it going towards your face?
Yeah.
Yes. How do you take them out? Usually you come and get them removed, or if you are like my client here, who is a very skilled wearer now, she does it herself. She don't have no problems. She can do it all by herself now.
I'm trying to figure out my vacation hair. I don't want to have to like bring products or anything with me. What can I do with this low maintenance?
Low maintenance? I'd probably say do a texture.
With the tape-ins?
Yeah, you can do texture.
How will that look with my hair straight?
We'd have to do more than normal. If you do the tape-ins.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about microlinking? Not microlinking, K-tips?
What are the K-tips?
Girl, let me show you. Let me show you K-tips. K-tips are individual keratin pieces.
Sounds expensive. Okay.
It's a little
Pricey.
It's pricey, but it lasts up to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not one of those things where it's like the taping service where you can only go but so far. This one, it grows out with you. You wash it with it. It looks like your hair. Hold on.
So why we haven't done that before?
I don't know. She's like, so why you done that
fault.
before? These are okay. So that's my client before.
Mm-hmm.
Those are K-tips.
And you wash it, do everything with it?
Do everything with it. So it's just a step up from your tape-ins. And you still can move the hair. You can put them in. You can do invisible. The only difference is we can't do a retouch once you have them in.
Okay.
That's the only downside.
That's going to be an issue.
That's the only downside to it.
Because when my hair needs a relaxer.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice. When her hair needs it, boy.
What's the other option?
Ain't nothing going to get away. There is no option when we talk about her hair. Baby. Her hair tells you, like, stop playing with me.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I just thought about that.
So if we do the tape-ins, like, what texture would be good?
So there is so many to choose from. There's like a Burmese curly, that's more of a tighter curl. You can do like a loose curl where it can still blend with your hair, but you can also wear it straight, so you can blow it out and wear it straight too by just flat ironing it.
But it's naturally curlier?
Yes, it is. It starts out curly.
I should do that.
Yeah, I'll send you some textures so you can see.
Still want to do color though.
You can do color. That doesn't change. But I'll send you the textures so you can kind of just look at it.
Okay.
Could you please let me know the address so I can start a reservation? So we are in Sanford, Florida. Sanford. So you can fly into either the Sanford International Airport, or you can fly into the McCoy International Airport, which is Orlando. The Orlando International Airport is 35 minutes from here. Sanford Airport is about 12 minutes from here. Are smoothing treatments bad for the hair? Okay, so here's my take on smoothing treatments. It's way too much heat for textured hair, even though they claim that they are going to be made for, natural hair and helps to give you versatility. Yes, it starts out giving you versatility. That's how it starts. But when you're done, you're going to notice that you have no density. You're going to notice that your hair is thinning and shedding a lot more than normal. right? So that's why I'm not one of those girlies who does smoothing treatments, because I know what happens over time. I used to offer smoothing treatments. I don't offer them anymore. And that is the reason why. I'm not going to be the culprit to why the hair is breaking and shedding, and then I'm trying to tell you, oh yeah, it has nothing to do with the extensions. You probably just need like some protein or something. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It has a lot to do with the extensions, actually. I feel like the colored ones are longer.
Are they?
They look longer. Or is it me?
Even though we cut them?
Yeah, no, they're not longer. They just look longer on the card. Like, listen, let me tell y'all, my client got so skilled, y'all. She even know how to apply tapes and all. Like, I'm really just sitting here and I'm like, wait a second. She done retaped them. She done did it all.
Wash, condition.
Look at you go, honey. Like, this is when you know that they have become accustomed. They're like, baby, I got it. I got it. I ain't even worried. I can do this for you.
Can you imagine us having to retape all these?
Oh
while
my
doing
gosh!
it?
Remember you used to have to give it to me ahead of time,
Yeah.
because it does take a long time to retape these. Like, it is a tedious process to literally clean them and then tape them.
Yeah.
So yes, we used to do that. Like, she would leave them with me, and then we know that we're gonna do this for the next service. So then I would go ahead and start this before she comes, and then we're finished. Remember the set that we had that all of the tapes were bad, and we had to redo all the tape? You remember that? Girl, we were so frustrated.
Get those from?
The same vendor.
So what happened?
I don't know. I think, there's no expiration on, how, or time frame on how long they have them.
Oh.
So they could have been just sitting there and not being sold, and you just sold me a batch that you don't look at the dates, because there's no dates on these.
Yeah.
And then they just don't, girl, listen, could you imagine retaping an entire head of tapes as you're working?
Much. That's way too much.
So frustrated that day. And it was when we were like working, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? I'm going up and I'm coming back, and tapes are falling, tapes are hanging. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong? Like, what is really wrong here? Is the dark spot corrector face soap sold out? Is it showing sold out? I'm assuming it is. Okay, do you want to hand these to me?
Is that easier for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's what you do. You can just grab one and untape it, and you can even stick it there. It's fine.
Stick it on here?
No,
or put it in here?
Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Just for a couple. You don't have to do like too many at a time or anything like that. Just like one or two, and then you can just wait to do one or two. So I'm gonna stick this right here, and then when you untape it, you'll just lay it on top of this.
This is contraption.
It's for extensions. It makes
the
life
gift that keeps on
easier.
giving.
Yes, it makes life so much easier. That's why. And it also keeps them from tangling, because I can comb them through it. That's why I really like it. I bought it for the K-tips, because K-tips are such small pieces that you have to like hold them onto something.
How long does that service take?
It's about 5 to 6 hours.
Absolutely not. Cut me out.
But think about it. It's 5 to 6 hours, but you're not doing anything to your hair outside of you washing it, detangling it, whatever, over a course of months. See, you got accustomed to taping.
I really have.
You're like, okay, I'm not doing that.
If it's not a taping or a clipping, I don't have the energy.
I can understand that part.
You've spoiled me.
I see. When you do those, you can just slow it off. You don't have to do any more for just a moment.
Oh, yeah, I was holding on to this one.
Okay. I'll take that one from you, actually.
I haven't taped it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't untaped it.
How long have we had this tapein? These hairs?
These have been.
I feel like we've used these.
A
We've
year or
used
two.
these a couple times.
Yeah. We haven't bought any new ones in a while.
Mm-mm. It's been a while. These things look beautiful though. Like they look beautiful.
Try.
They are literally just like fabulous, honey. These
There was
tapeins
some
look
I had
great.
to throw away. There was like no way that I could get a comb or anything through them.
That happens, but these are holding on, honey. These don't require much of nothing. Like even when I was blowing them out, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
I was worried about these ones. Those ones weren't too bad.
No, these ones actually are great. The dark color ones, I would be more worried about the color.
The color ones were fine. But I don't know if it's because we haven't done like these ones in a while and it's just been sitting there.
But they're doing fine. Literally, they're moving on. Shout out to Felicia. Thank you for purchasing, Felicia. Between the show group chat and my family, y'all gonna drive me nuts. My family's the type, they like to do group texts at night in like the middle of the night. I'm like, why?
That sounds like someone do not disturb.
I do that too, but for it's those family members, they're on bypass. Even my kids, like they're in there, all of us are in there. I'm just not a group chat style person. I get frustrated too fast.
Yeah, I'll quickly mute it.
I'll take that one.
This one's sticky.
On the backside,
Yeah.
some of them are. If you see any of those, don't you don't have don't do those because then your hair starts to stick to them and then it's gonna be destruction later. You're gonna start noticing that it stays stuck.
Absolutely not.
All right, so let's do a coverage check. When we're talking about coverage, you should be able to literally brush the hair up and you don't see any tape-ins. That is a coverage check. See that? It's chicks out. Okay, y'all. I don't know where. I think I saw that on TikTok and I've been saying that for years now. It's chicks out. She was just chapping her goddamn mouth. All right, let's see here. Okay, it's back in stock now, you guys. The Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector Soaps are back in stock. Oh, you have one here.
It's shorter, so I don't know.
I'll put that one right here. So just hang on to it for just a second. I'll use what you have here so you don't have to make any more.
Okay.
So I'm putting the darker ones at the base, just so that if you do pull your hair up, you have better blendage.
Okay. You think about so much.
You got to. This is not a luxury service for no reason, okay? This is not a traditional sew-in, baby. We are not doing that. We are making sure that you look like Black Girl Magic. You walk in here like, hey, you just flipping that hair like, wow, I love that for you.
It's all me.
Oh my gosh, I love that for you. You know your Clark Cassidy friends. They be like, "Oh my gosh, your hair just grew so long. How do you do that?"
You can't tell me my secrets.
No, I'll be like, "It's witchcraft. That's how it works. It's witchcraft." don't ask.
But that's when they go in to try to put your hand.
That is the most that is crazy.
It's disrespectful.
I don't know why people do that though. All that touching your hair. Let me get that one. I'll put it right here. You're touching my hair. You're doing. Why though?
Exactly. All in my personal space, knowing your hands aren't clean.
And then when you tell them like, don't do that. Like, what are you doing? They're looking at you crazy like,
what's the problem?
No. I did your show go the other night. It went great. I love being on set. Like I escape the world when I'm on set. You know, we have an entire production team. They cater to you. I don't even have to pour water if I want to. I don't have to get up out of my seat. They do it all.
So where do you go for taping?
It's on International Drive. So he built the studio on International, right in the heart. No, the studio is based here. He has prime real estate. I don't know where he got the money from to build that baby.
So you can't leave them. I said you can't leave them.
That's the problem. Yeah, I'm kind of like almost sick.
See?
Which, you know, God does things the way he does because we were on the way out, baby.
I know you were.
You hear me? We were on the way out. And then as soon as we said we were ready to go, my younger daughter, Alex, she's like, Mommy, I want to finish school here. I don't want to go anywhere else. And then it became, okay, well, I guess we're not moving right now. But we'll see, you don't know what God brings.
One day.
Yeah, I mean, it's more like, okay, if need be, sometimes like people will travel back and forth.
Yeah. And
your expenditure covers a lot of that travel. So whatever days I have to be on the show, I can travel for it. I just have to make sure that I'm in an area that or a place that has access to like flights here all the time.
Yeah, Orlando's good for that.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we do have.
Exactly.
We have
direct flights.
Yeah, it's not one of those really rural areas where you got one flight a day, and I can only go on Tuesday at 4. We don't have that problem. That's the nice thing about living in a larger city, even though we know Orlando's small as hell.
That's my only requirement for work is that I have to be by an international airport.
Yeah, you can't be anywhere else. You know what's the thing though? Palm Beach is expensive as hell. I don't even understand why though. Like what is there? It is extremely expensive.
Trump and the elderly.
Yes, that
old
money.
Weekend.
Oh, he is?
Oh, and they're renaming the airport.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
That you cannot miss.
I'm so upset about it.
Girl.
It'll always be Palm Beach International to me.
No, just like the Gulf of America.
Yeah. Who's calling it that?
Like, I don't know. I can't make these things up.
You see?
Like, at this point, I feel like my dog would be a better candidate. Okay? My dog would be a better president than what we have right now. I am so sorry, y'all. Like, my dog would be a better president. I feel like he'd make better decisions.
Oh, he definitely would.
He would do a lot better than what we have right now. All right, so let's do a coverage check. Good. Okay, so I'm one of those people, I do coverage checks at the beginning. I don't know who can wait to the end. Sorry, Mama. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who waits till the end to do a coverage check. That's just absurd. See, Palm Beach gonna turn into a good old boys club. So you watch.
It's almost like
almost
that now.
there?
Yeah, that's just like I want to go home, but then I also don't want to.
That's like, look at Miami Gardens. Girl, that is not Miami Gardens anymore. Overtown don't even exist, baby. If I'm not mistaken, they literally bulldozed Overtown.
Really? Were they just trying to push everybody out?
Yes, they pushed everybody out, and now they call it these high-end places.
Absolutely not.
It's a high-end place now. Like, now you got to have a lot of money to get into that part of the real estate. So they made it really, really bad to then make it really, really nice. Bring the value down so you can buy it for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
Regentrification. Brooklyn is doing that right now. Brooklyn don't even look like Brooklyn anymore. Flatbush look like Saudi Arabia.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's so different. High-rise apartments. So you go on Airbnb, right? You need to go get somewhere to stay in New York. And you're going to see it's going to give you this amazing condo apartment right in the heart of the nice part of Brooklyn. And then when you get there, baby, you on Flatbush. Okay, you got people yelling down the street, but this high-rise apartment is in the middle of the projects. And it just looks that way. Like, it's crazy what has happened. I'm talking nice looking apartments in between some type of hood where somebody might have died 2 nights ago from a gang rape. So you come out your building, people walking their dogs. I'm like, where?
What?
I'm talking, you just see this one light-skinned dirt just walking down the block with a bunch of Jamaican on block next to him.
And they have no idea.
And they don't care.
They feel safe.
Listen, nothing feels safe in New York to me, but okay. Yeah, they don't get bothered. I feel like because it's a lot of millennials now, like, this is normal. But like a couple years ago when you would see them, you're like, hold up. What?
But how did you find this place?
Now, there is still parts of Brooklyn that you just, this won't happen. The 90s, Bed-Stuy, this has happened a lot already in Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Bed-Stuy been like that. But like Flatbush don't look like Flatbush no more.
So where are the black people going?
Anywhere but. They're kind of like, they're still entwined because, these are still apartments. They just have started to add nice stuff in there where you can't afford it, and they're literally like one by one buying up the real estate and doing it. Then when it's time now and you say, okay, you need to go get an apartment, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
You can't afford to stay there, which is exactly how they want it. You can't afford to stay there.
Because they can't lock the rent. At some point,
They will, though. Like, in certain areas, they'll put, like, income restrictions or something. But I don't know if New York is big on income restrictions. Because public housing is a big thing there. Listen, I watch people on TikTok, Instagram. Now, you got a lot of light skinners talking about, they going to Canal Street. And they're buying they're going to buy luxury items, like they're on Canal Street. Like, what? Yes, it's a different world now. Flatbush is crazy. The area around in the hood, studio apartments are $2,000. That's what they just said. Maybe they had a drive-by shooting 2 nights ago. But you gonna stay there though. Living in New York, you have to be very, I don't give a damn. That's the attitude you gotta have in New York. That I don't see anything, I don't hear anything, it don't faze me. That's New York. And my daughter said, she sent me something. Mommy, can you do this one on me? Girl, let me tell you something.
what does it look like?
Ponytail with a swoop in the front? Sure. If I tell her no, she's gonna be like, why?
She'll be able to do everything.
That's her. That's my daughter that's gonna have an amazing income. Okay? She gonna have a ton of money.
No, you already got it. You can take care of her forever.
She thinks so. She thinks so. They closed Jamaica Ave? What? When? Thursday? I haven't been up there in a while, so I wouldn't know. They're doing a lot to Jamaica Ave, actually. I love the colors. The tones are really nice.
We know we need a shorter piece.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. Take this long. That's fine. Actually, after you do that one, because I have 3 here, I'm gonna switch to the color side.
Okay.
I'll just start adding the colors. Hey y'all, as you guys are coming in, don't forget to double tap that screen. Don't forget to also hit that follow button and share the live, please. Share, share, share. And of course, if you have any hair care questions, you are welcome to ask. How long does it take to do this? Not long. It depends. It depends on how prepared you are as you're working on it. So I already had mine. I was already pre-prepped and ready. Now it's just about placement. Like, I'm very, very particular on my placement because that shows how full you have your hair. So that's why I'm very funny about my placement. Placement is everything when it comes on to tape-ins. That's why we call them invisible tape-ins, because they're supposed to be what? Invisible. Shout out to everyone who is ordering during the live sale. Please don't wait, because once I'm not on live, all of the festivities end. So you don't want to miss out. Let me do some of these color ones real quick. So leave these on the side. But I love my little tray. This thing makes my life so simple. All I gotta do is just drop them on there. It holds them. I can move fast.
Why didn't it have this before?
Girl, I don't know. I had the other, you get stuck in your way with things sometimes. Yeah. I had the old school cart, and that thing's sitting in my garage collecting roaches and dust. Any little critter that's running through the house comes inside there. So that thing gonna go in the trash this week. I'm a tool hoarder, so I have like a whole basket of curling irons and flat irons. I probably need to have a used tool sale and get rid of that stuff. I have so many curling irons and flat irons, and it's so much.
You don't throw nothing away?
No.
I can't talk about any of it right now, because as I'm packing up this house, like, I'm realizing I have way too much stuff.
Yep. When you have to move, that's when you know you got too much stuff.
It's disgusting.
What is the shortest length they come? For tape-ins, 12-inch. But honestly, if you're gonna get 12-inch tape-ins, I would really just get like a 14-inch, because when you have to trim them, you're gonna be down to a 12/14. Talk about weak hair. What do you want to know about weak hair? Prices are awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Where are you located? I'm in Orlando, Florida. What's a good shampoo? So if you have weak hair or fine textured hair or thin hair, then you would use our damage defense system. Let's see here. That would be, Lord, our intensive damage repair system. This one right here. So I just pinned it to the screen for you. Our intensive damage repair system. I'm trying to find the long ones. Okay, here we go. Girl, you hear my stuff? did. I stopped at Starbucks and got a jalapeno pocket or something.
How long ago was that, though?
That was
It's
like,
nearly 12
I got here at like 7 though. Like 7 something.
Why you didn't make me come in earlier than my
Well,
9:30 appointment?
Listen, girl, your mind had already told you that you're supposed to be here at 9:30.
Oh.
I was up. I got up at 6. Because I've been adapting my mind to also making sure that I'm here early, not arriving at the same time as my client, like that kind of. I'm trying to, you got to train your mind to do stuff like that. I'm not that traditional stylist where they just don't give a damn. They walking in 5 minutes after you. Oh, you can unlock it. Just press this code. You can unlock it yourself. Mm-hmm.
That's the old school stylist.
Girl, they do that though.
For the full 10 hours.
They do that. With a pixie, is weekly wash day too frequent? I mean, I do every like 7 to 10 days with my pixies, so I'm not gonna say that's too much. It just depends on, you know, how oily your hair gets, stuff like that. That's why I say I'm not gonna say it's too much because it just depends. Like I have a really oily head for some reason or another, but fine textured hair is traditionally the hair that's more susceptible to having a lot of oil and buildup. Crystal, I got my order. The bottles are beautiful. I love the packaging. Can't wait to use. Thank you, Leggin. That was fast. Leggin just got her order put in a couple days ago and she already has it. Look at that. I told you I don't play about my shipping. Even though some of you will order at 1 o'clock today and you expect it by 9 p.m. tonight. Like, come on now. I just had to throw that in there because there is some of you like that.
So what stores are your products in now?
So we're going into Walmart. We're still doing the onboarding process right now.
Okay.
Which is a very tedious process. Walmart is one of the hardest stores to get into. So it's basically said like an unsaid thing, but it's said. Mm-hmm. If you get into Walmart, you can go into any store because Walmart has the most requirements out of all of them.
What do they require?
Everything, girl. They want your damn birth certificate. They want your soul. They want everything under the sun. They want to know what year you were born. You have to sign for a CIA clearance. Like that's what this process feels like. You have 19,000 agreements to sign. Baby, you got to have an attorney read some of this stuff because some of this jargon, you're like, what?
Oh my God.
You have always shipped fast. Thank you. We're also a company that loves to communicate. So we've adapted this system where if for any reason something is out of stock, we don't hold your order. We send you an email and let you know, hey, this item is out of stock, but here's what to expect. If something is on back order for some reason, or maybe a batch that we have, we're just not satisfied with it, it didn't pass like quality control or something of that nature, we'll reach out to you via email, let you know what's going on. I feel like that's where a lot of the problems end up happening because there's a lack of communication in our industry, especially when we talk about the African American sellers. You know, that's where we get the bad name because we don't like to communicate. Like now, the more millennial styles, they want you to look at it like, okay, it's a privilege to buy from me. We're the, excuse my language, we are like, sweetheart, that attitude right there is what gets us a bad name in this industry. Like, have some better customer service. I'm sorry. Why am I listening to the people across the... Oh, okay. I told you.
It sounded like they were fighting earlier.
Girl. Do you like to use K-tips? I love doing K-tips. I love the versatility of them. I feel like it's just... I'm not going to say I have one that I love more than the other. I like all three types. I like K-tips, I like tapeins, and I like microlinks. Right? But microlinks, you have to have the right type of hair for microlinks because it's more like now they have they call them invisible wefts, where it's not just sewing it onto a link. Now it's actually pulling. It's an actual extension, and there it folds in half, and then you pull your hair into the extension and in the hole, and you link it under, but you have an entire track. It's so nice. Yeah, that's also another option.
You do that too?
Mm-hmm. That's the micro linking that I like to do.
I had somebody do microlinks a couple of years back, and it pulled my hair so bad.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. I'm so glad you said that. So with microlinks, this is one of those things where it's very selective who you can do them to. Because if you are one of those people where you don't understand tension, you don't understand density, you don't understand that, you're gonna just place them onto anything. And then when you place them onto weak hair, you didn't even look at the density to determine if the client's hair density can even support it, then you create breakage. Because now you're putting something that's super duper heavy, and then it's already very, very tight. You're putting that on a hair strand that can't support it, and then it breaks. So that's another reason why, like for me, for you to get an appointment for extensions with me, you have to do a consultation. I have to make sure that you're a candidate for this service. It's not just oh yeah, just go ahead and book, girl. No, please don't go ahead and book, because I will refund you. Let's do coverage, check in the front, make sure that this baby's. Come on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so funny. Y'all see that? That is coverage. Can you turn right here for me and let them see how much coverage you have? That is coverage right there, y'all. She can go back into a ponytail. It's nice and flat. That's what we want. That's how you do this. So when she decides she want to go work out, she can pull that baby up. She want to go get matcha and all that stuff. Do you drink matcha?
Mm-mm.
Have you tried it?
No, I don't do any caffeine.
Okay. See, you good. You good. I was tempted to buy it at Starbucks this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, y'all not gonna play with me.
Have you tried it?
No. Because Actor doesn't have caffeine in it. Like when you have ADHD and you're taking stimulants.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's
you
too
can't.
much.
No, girl, you're jittering and dropping everything in
Yeah,
here.
that's why I don't do anything. No sodas, nothing.
I gotta get off the sodas though. The sodas I definitely have to get off.
You drink a lot?
Not a lot, but I just need to stop, period.
Mm.
Like caffeine, period. I gotta get out of it. But you know, I have that one, like that moment where I'm like, I need something. Like I need that fizz. I need that sizzle. That's when I'm into the caffeine. Hey, Crystal, would you recommend the biotin boost for relaxed hair growing out of a bob? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Great question. Yes.
You even do the other ones?
Yes. I'm sitting here just doing my little hair. I'll stick some. I've been pulling out the short ones too.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is a short one. I use those for the face. Okay. So I'll stick these. Or here, you can just put them in your lap and then just stick them there.
Okay.
I'm going to save these for the top.
Shorter one or what?
You can do that one. That's fine. I'll use that one in the front too. Let me see. Just lay that one low. I'll use that on that side.
I'm stuck. Do they have their doors open?
Girl.
Or is that them the doors closed?
No, the door's open. She is just extremely lonely. See, they're not used to people who speak up like myself. I speak up. You have to get with matcha and cold foam. I'm gonna try it one day. I'm gonna try it one day. Not today, but I'm gonna try it one day. She's the one she said at the front door with the door open. And one of the other stylists or brands in here this morning, she was like, that lady, the Indian lady, it's not the Indian lady, talking about another Indian lady now. She's like, she constantly sits at the door and she lets all the mosquitoes in.
Ew, why?
Girl, I don't know. I think she be waiting on walk-ins. I don't know. I think she be, listen, she does it every day though. I don't know how or why.
Is the front door usually locked?
So when the first person comes in, it stays open. So
Oh.
once you unlock it, now it's unlocked.
Okay. Because I was like, is this the right place? So I was like, if I call Crystal and tell her I'm at the wrong location,
Girl,
you were going to beat me.
I was just gonna be like, listen, okay.
just charge me.
Okay. How to get it? Well, I saw that.
Is that a child?
Girl, I think it's a dog.
What is going on in here?
Girl. One day I was in here and I was like, okay. I'm talking about like, why keep your door open though? You can close your door
Right.
and keep your sounds inside. No, you want to keep the door wide open and y'all want to have a conversation about everything under the sun. And I had to come and I had to go over to the door and I'm like, can I close your door? And I think she got offended, but I don't give a damn. You too loud. Thank you, Star. How are you guys liking the tapeins thus far? You see how her length is just transforming? The density is transforming. That is what we want. This is a transformational extension service. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for double tapping. You guys are just being so amazing. You guys like the extensions thus far? Put some fire emojis in the chat. Let's see what y'all think. Thank you. Everybody said it's fire. Somebody baby coughing.
I told you I heard like a newborn.
I think it's on the phone. Got to be. Oh, does the density growth system come with 2 shampoos? The density growth system, is that the 90-day system? If we're talking about the 90-day system, it comes with multiple shampoos, conditioners. It's 90 days, so it comes with multiple shampoos, conditioners, and hair masks. If you hit the little button that says description, you'll see everything that it comes with, and all the products that you see on the screen is what comes in that system. Good?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any more?
Which ones? The color?
Color. This is the darker one.
All of these, right?
Okay. What's the short one?
Short one? Okay, I'll use that. Yeah, I'll use that in the front. Got a long one?
Mm-hmm.
A short one? Let me get
These are
one of
long
those
ones.
super long ones. Hey. For those of you that are just joining, we are doing a tape-in, an invisible tape-in install. So that's what you guys see me applying. And then of course, if you have any hair care questions, you're welcome to ask. Just type them in the chat. So you got more long ones?
There's a long one.
Okay.
Those are short.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. That's all. I'm gonna get some more long ones. Let's see. A lot of these are shorter.
Thank you. Do I have a bob or something? Why are you so short?
The layering in the front.
Hmm.
Let's see, what you got long?
Oh yeah.
How many tape-ins do you need for this style? So it really depends on the density. If you want natural fullness, that's about 150 grams of hair. If you want more density, then you'll be like in the 200 grams to 250 grams. So we have a little more volume for her because we like that fullness and because we are gonna kind of clean up the cut, give her some layering, that kind of thing. So this density works really well. With tape-ins, you really get a lot of control when we talk about density. Let me get one of your long ones. I need YT to start letting us play music because this drives me nuts. I just feel like I'm in dead silence and I lose my mind. Hey, thank you. short ones you had. I have one. Hey, thank you. They said it looks very nice.
Thank you.
So the application part is almost done. And then we're gonna do some blending in regards to like the cut, that kind of thing. Yes, the color variation. Yes, love the color. Love, love, love it. Yes, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what we want. We want it to be stunning.
All these over here are short.
You said all those are short, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna give you these. Just pick out the longer ones. I don't need the shorter ones. I have some short ones already. There's a couple. Like I'll probably say like 4 sets if you can find it. If not, you can give me whatever you find, just the longest you can. Super long?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You said it's 4, right?
Mhm. Got one more.
You took that last one, good.
I did.
So that's it, right?
Yeah. For the dark ones, yes, I gave you everything I had.
You don't need no more of these.
I just need one for. Do you have any long? I'll take this. You have any like medium looking, or are they all super short?
Of the blonde or the darker?
Either or. I need to save. Well, we have some dark ones that are short, so those I will use to line the top. There you go. Medium. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm gonna put these here. I'm gonna use those in a moment. Let's see if this is medium.
It's got a short and a long piece in it.
I can use that one. Okay. Oh no, I got these. Don't worry.